What's going on, everyone? Happy Monday, happy Monday. Oh my gosh, it's another week already. But I hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone's having a great week as well. What is that? That's on... Sorry, I just noticed something that's like... I noticed in the background. I was like, what the hell's on the orange twice thing? There's a photo card here. Oh, it's the... okay, no, this is the one of the photoism. Okay, that's what it was. It just happened to fall and like land perfectly on the twice photo card holder. But how's everyone doing? Hope you're all having a great weekend. Or had a great weekend, I should say. It's Monday. I hope you're all doing well. Had an amazing weekend. We're going to go ahead and get into the Shiny Hunt today, guys. We're going to have some fun. Just do some things. You know, just have fun talking, all that, like, the fun stuff. So, let me see. I'm going to put this right here, because I do want to have this up. Where is that? Oh, there it is. But alright, we're going to have some fun today, guys. I'm just doing some regular Shiny Hunts. We'll do some talks, have some fun. Shiny Hunt Challenge may be coming up soon. I might have to put it on hold. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to find out. Alright, but let's go ahead and get into the game here. And I already have our first Shiny Hunt for the night. It's going to be the Mr. Ghost Dog. So we're going to go have some fun with this. I need... What do I need for his, thing? Now you updated the story, right? Yeah, okay, story is updated. That's good. Now, let's see. For our item, what do we need for a ghost-type sandwich? Ghost-type sandwich, we need red onions. Ooh, lots and lots of red onions. Let's get down there real quick. Sunrise. But how's everyone doing? Hope you're all having a great week as well. I should say, great beginning of the week. So. Oh, you wouldn't be shiny, would you, by chance? Hey, back here. This is for science. Oh, that was not even close to where I need to be, anyways. I don't know why, like, I thought I was, like, right where I was supposed to be. I was not paying attention. Why is that zoomed in? So I've actually made some quality of life changes, guys. I was going to try to stream on both Twitch and TikTok today, but I found out, as I was trying to set that up last night, that apparently the only way to stream, or to be able to, like, get a stream key for TikTok, which is what you need to do like a multi-stream stuff like that, is you need to have 1,000 followers. And I'm like, oh, I'm nowhere close to that. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, or be in a group. Oh really? I didn't know about the group part. But GBA, how you doing? How was your weekend, man? Also, you guys might notice that you can now see your little Twitch icons and stuff as well in the chat. And the chat stays there permanently. It does not disappear. I've actually fixed the whole thing finally. So I'm actually excited for that. So. Yeah, that was a good 3 hours yesterday trying to figure out how to, like, fix the Twitch, or the chat on stream for you. Because I was like, I wanted that to be better. And I realized what was causing the issue. But GP, how was your weekend? What'd you do this weekend? And how have you been? Hope your Monday's going well. Act to me, dance to me. Also, for my fellow K-pop enthusiasts that went to do K-Con stuff, how did you guys fare? I was able to get my tickets for the 3 days, but that was a bloodbath. Will not lie. Will not lie. That was an absolute bloodbath trying to get those tickets today. Ooh. It's a union or something, but the thing is you have to stream a certain amount of hours or you'll be out of the group. Oh! Okay, well that explains why I've never done that. Ooh. Hey, Stella, thank you for the Prime sub for 3 months. Stella, you are awesome. Guys, please give a shout out to my mod, Stella. She's doing an awesome job. Whatchamacallit. Also remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free sub a month, and you can always sub to your favorite streamers, or just want to, be nice to somebody. You can always stream, or that. And then what's up, Jeremy? I see you saying "oi" in chat. Also, let me give a quick shout out to Stella here before, or as we finish the sandwich here. I don't need the no top and no sandwich. But Stella, how you doing? Guys, please give a huge shout out to my mod Stella. She is an awesome person. Cannot say like how much of an awesome person she is. And then you've been good? Good. I've been okay. So I had a little bit of a little sad thing yesterday. Basically, you guys know I interviewed for a job with a friend for the company my friend referred me for. Found out yesterday basically that I was not chosen for the position. It came down to me and the other person, but the other person had a little more relevant experience. Yeah, so it's just like unfortunate for that. So the search goes on. The search goes on. So the good part yesterday though was I did go get to catch up with a whole high school friend. Got lunch with them. I haven't seen them in 15 years now. So yeah, that was actually kind of fun though. It was actually cool seeing them again. I was like really had a blast seeing them again and talking with them after so long. So but yeah. But Stella, how also are you doing? Old man, hey. To be honest though, we were both, like, my friend and I were joking about how long it's been. Like, we literally, last time we saw each other in person was our graduation for high school. And we were talking about that, funny enough. Okay, so here's the funny part. We went to get ramen, and we're like, okay, well, like, be 2-hour lunch. Like, probably quick lunch, right? We ate for an hour and talked for 3 extra hours. Like, we sat at that table for 4 hours, and I'm pretty sure I'm, like, sunburned at the back of my, like, neck from the window that was behind me. But still, how you doing? And also, thank you, Jeremy, for the awesome job. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, I did get that all fixed. Like, the chat, you guys can see it's not disappearing anymore. And also, when we do go to, like, the face cam, that chat box is now separate, so now it's not, like, moved everywhere. But Stella, how was your weekend? Did you go do anything fun this weekend? Appreciate it, Jeremy. Yeah, if you got, Jeremy's talking about, like, the Twice just announced a new comeback, and Jeremy messaged me. He's like, hey, I know you're still got some, you're still doing the whole search. He's like, I'm gonna get you a signed album, so I will open that on stream, Jeremy. By the way, when that comes in, I am opening that on stream and giving you a shout out. Also, we have another game we are gonna be playing on stream, and I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Lively, my sister, for buying this game for us to play on stream. And that is Cult of the Lamb, with all the DLCs. She was kind enough to, she saw it on sale, she sent me a text, goes, hey, here's the money for the game, buy it, give me a shout out, and let's play it on, play it on stream one of these days. And I was like, okay, I might do an extra day where we play. You didn't, so yeah, I saw your, message, I didn't get a chance to respond to it in Discord, man, but I saw you said your coworker bought that for you, and that was pretty kind of your coworker, dude. Which, that also reminds me, I need to also, Dan, if you do see this later, man, again, while I didn't get the job at your company, dude, I do appreciate you giving me the reference there. You're referring me for the job, and, like, really, like, kind of, like, going hard, trying to, like, convince them that, that was the one they should choose. I really appreciate you, man. So, we'll get lunch soon. We'll get lunch soon, my friend. Oh, I was saying, you should say, your coworker, that was really cool of your coworker to buy your Stacy ticket, because I saw, like, your Discord message. I think you said your coworker got it for you, right? And I was saying that was really chill of them to do that, because, like, they didn't have to do that. But that was really chill of them. Like, make sure you said thank you, treat him to lunch or something like that, man. Make sure you, you convey that you're very thankful for that as well. Like, it's stupid that. I will say, like, GPA, you were mentioning about, like, you need 1,000 followers for being, like, union. I am going to start streaming on TikTok every once in a while. Probably, like, once a week. I am going to be streaming Pocket TCG battles on there. I figured out how to emulate it and be able to battle, like, on there. I'll probably have to make another account just to do it, because I don't want to mess with my main account right now. But you guys will, like, get to see that, and I will have some fun doing that. So, look forward to it. I've got to figure out how I want to do that as well. Front row balcony. I saw that. Like the screenshot you sent of it was like so sick. Stadella just all I see is she just left old man and like vanished. She was like, "I've said my piece." Stella, hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend as well. What everyone do for the weekend this weekend? GPA, what'd you do for this weekend? Yep, Stella. Oh, but Stella, how you doing? How was your weekend? What'd you do this weekend? Cause I saw like I think it was it this week or last weekend? You were at like a festival, like a music festival, or maybe it was just Oscar who was at the festival. I was thinking like I saw like on his story. I was like, oh shit, have fun. Tuesday. Oh, that was Tuesday? Why the fuck did I think that was this weekend? Oh, probably because I went to 1OK Rock's concert this weekend. I think I like associated it with the same time I was at the concert. Oh, Steve Akai. Oh, okay. How was that? And how close to the stage were you and stuff? Like, let me go with that. So I've got like I gotta put up pictures and videos from the 1OK Rock concert. That you guys can check out. It was a really fun concert and stuff. I didn't take many pictures. I took more videos than anything else. So, like, I'll put those up for you guys to check out if you guys want to check them out. I had an absolute blast. I got a muscle mommy to pick me up. Please tell me you got a picture, Stella. Tell me you got a picture of a muscle mommy, like, picking you up so you can watch everyone get caked. Or do you have, like, a video of, like, when you had that point of view? Also, I'm surprised you didn't send a snap of that. Hot damn. That would have been funny to get a snap of. Also, Stella, the crew says what's up. You know who I'm talking about. So, the Davis crew. Not of her, the crowd, and stage. Ooh, okay, yeah. Definitely, like, send me that picture. I want to see what that picture looks like. What your POV looked like. Like, when you were on... Like, how tall was the muscle mommy, like, super tall? That sounds so weird to say that out loud. Okay, we're looking for a little yellow dog. Okay, let me go down and go up this hill. I think that's gonna be the best way to do this. Okay, this song a little too slow. Also, I realized I forgot to hit the counter for the sandwich. Ah, shit. I gotta attack my dog. Let me get some water too. I'm trying to think if maybe I should like take off the icon stuff so you guys can actually like see your names in chat. Cause like, that was kind of cool, like be able to see like your badges and stuff in the stream chat, on the actual stream. But then like I just realized it kind of cuts off your guys' names, and then you guys can't see like your actual name, like who's talking. That was Tuesday? Wait, Stella, is your job on vacation now, or are you guys still on whatchamacallit, blah, 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 blah. Like, still working right now. We get lit on Tuesdays? Of course. Gotta appreciate Tuesdays. So I definitely needed to, like, go down and visit you guys. Like, I was just in San Jose yesterday, but that was, again, catching up with the old high school friend that happened to be in town, and they were in San Jose visiting family. That ramen place was good. Club going up on a Tuesday type shit. Nice. I didn't know if you guys, like, because, yeah, I know your job, like, gets vacation during summer, but I was like, I don't think you guys are, like, on vacation yet, right? You guys got probably another, like, couple weeks. Like 2 at most, probably. Going up on a Tuesday. First week June last week. Wait, what? Wait, so you guys are on vacation? Or like... Because I don't know if you're teaching like the summer part of it too, so like the summer school. I was like, are you guys out? Or like... You only got, like, and you're doing, like, summer school, like, teaching? The first week of June was last week. Oh! Okay. I misread that. Oh, cool, you get... Nice. Any big plans for the summer, Stella? Because I know I definitely want to go down and, like, hang out with you guys more. I know June, I'm gonna have free Fridays. D&D's being put on hold for a month. So I'll be free, like, the entire, like, every Friday for the entire month of June. So, if you guys want to, like, hang out, let me know. Oh, you have class? Okay, so you have freedom of work, but freedom of class is not a thing still. Yeah, if you guys want to go get food or hang out and stuff on Fridays, let me know, because, again, like, I'm not gonna have D&D sessions, all of June, so, like, our last current, one before one of our people goes on vacation is, May 30th, and then, like, after that, I've got, and that, I'm just like, oh, I got nothing to do for a month. Oh, shit, I ran into a dog. Hey! Good shiny luck. Linton, how are you? We haven't seen you in a minute. Linton, don't know if you're, like, gonna be around this weekend, but we're gonna be doing possibly a Shiny Hunt challenge this weekend with the Alphabet Challenge. We have to catch a shiny, Pokemon for each letter of the alphabet in order. So, that's gonna be kind of a fun one. So, if you happen to be here, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope you can stop by. But also, how have you been, Linton? It's been a solid minute since we've seen you. I think you did... I'm trying to remember if someone, like, gifted you a sub or not. I think someone might have gifted you a sub, but it might have expired by now. Because I know, Bondo, like, was dropping subs like it was, like, beads at Mardi Gras. Wait, so how many more quarters? Oh, no, it's right. You're not, like, a semester or something like that. It's not until you just finish the class, right? And I think we were talking about, like, how long your classes are. I think we talked about this maybe on stream, or we talked about this off stream. I don't remember where we talked about it. But I remember we were discussing it. Okay, can we talk about how, like, we have Remember Me playing as for Honey a Ghost-type shiny? Like, and it's a doggo, which makes it even sadder. I didn't run into you, sir. How? What? Why? Come on, Grievard. I need you shiny yellow. I'm going for the yellow shiny. Oh, funny enough, we got Alistair playing, and I've got my, That's the Tea shirt for Hasman Hotel. That's the tea. Which, ironically enough, I think I wore on Wednesday's stream, but I just did laundry, like, this weekend, so... Oh, like, before anyone says anything, like, didn't you wear that last stream? I did laundry. I'm hanging in there. I'm gonna rare mark Honey Shiny Hunt Wiglet. Oh, right, you're still doing that. How's that going, by the way? Like, have you made, like a good amount of progress on it? Because I remember you were trying to do all, like, rare marks on shiny hunting, and I think you were saying you had, like, a quarter of the dex done, if I remember correctly. Like, when we talked about, like, the very first time you came into chat. So I was wondering if, like, you've gotten even farther, or if you're, like, still, like, fighting for it. Oh, Griever's flame is yellow. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Oh, shit. Wiglet, Growlithe, and Swablu. I'm over odds on Wiglet. Oof. Like, do you mean, like, over odds in, like, just a hunt, or are you doing, like, a shiny breeding hunt, kind of a way of Linton? Also, you guys might have seen the chat, or the, stream thing, but I wanted to, you know, figure, since we do a lot of discussions and stuff, I wanted to talk about old shows. And I kind of got onto this, like, when I was talking with my friend yesterday. We got into this, like, oh, do you remember this show when we were, like, younger? It's like, oh, dude, I remember the show kind of situation. So I want you guys to, like, let me know, what are, in your opinion, some of the best shows from when you were younger, teenager, like, kid, stuff like that, that you used to watch? Like, could be, like, a cartoon, could be a show, like a, live-action show, or, like, a reality show, or something like that. What was a show that you really loved? Like, for me, one of the shows I loved, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Absolutely love that. And All Real Monsters, that used to be on Nickelodeon. So, like, what are some that you guys like? Let me go with that. Like, because we were having a fun discussion about this yesterday, and it was just like, oh, you know, I never thought about that. Like, yeah, it's something we could talk about on stream. Because we talked about, like, you know, like, oh, what kind of Pokemon do we want to see shiny? What kind of Pokemon, or, like, what needs better shinies? What needs, like, a regional form? But it's like, what would... Oh, shiny! It heard shiny form, and it was like, I got you. Oh, that was funny. I have a lot of Wiglet shinies, but there are a lot of rare marks. There. Okay, that makes more sense. You can't breed Pokemon with marks. They only get Jumbo or Tiny. I've caught, oh! Oh, so you have to catch those. Wait, so then what about, like, in this case, how do you get, like, Spiritomb? Or the starters? Or do you have to, like, kind of pass on those? Can put one on our shiny marker. I've actually got a little button now to, like, mark when I have, shinies. So it's kind of cool. Let me save real quick, because we got our shiny. Yeah, that's a really telltale sign for a shiny, to be honest. Like, that, Greavard, I mean. Oh, that's not who I meant to click. Put him over here. Oh, you can't get them on Gen 9 starters. Really? Oh, yeah, because I guess you can't... You have to breed for the starters. That's a good point. No, you're right. You're right. Okay, you were just saying you can't breed for them, so it's like... And I guess you can't get a rare mark on, like, Spiritomb, right? Yeah, because there's only 3 Pokemon I think you have to absolutely breed for. Like, everyone else you can catch in the wild. Like, my question is also, like, you have, like, do you have, like, both versions of the games for, like, the version exclusives? Because, like, I've got Scarlet, and I'm playing through it right now to kind of just unlock the Shiny Charm and everything, and get ready to, like, Shiny Hunt there as well, so that way I'll have both. And Sand V? Wait, what's Sand V? Litten. Sand V. I'm literally going through my head, I was like, it can't be Sandshrew. Because Sandshrew used technically... Oh, S and V. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're saying, yes, you have Scarlet Violet. Okay, I see what you're saying. So... Okay, so that makes sense. So that's how you're, like, completing the shiny decks with rare marks via both modes. Oh, how much time do we have left on the sandwich? Not 13 minutes, we still got time. We can get a second one, probably, just so I can finish the line here. I need one more Greaver, and I finish the shiny line for this one. Let's see. Another shiny? I was thinking, like, my mind's going through, like, old shows, like, and, like listing them off in my head. Like, you had Danny Phantom, excellent show. We were talking about that on stream, what, Wednesday, right? Because we were talking about Ember and how the company that owns Danny Phantom has, like, the same company that owns Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so they could technically put Danny Phantom skin in Fortnite. So, and that's when we start getting on Ember, you will remember. Because we were joking about, like, driving the game and, like, that would be coming up on, like, the in-game radio. That would be fun, to be honest. I actually would appreciate that. Let's see. Shiny, shiny, shiny. I want a second shiny. Because I want to finish this line. Because I need one more to finish the shiny line for the shiny living dex. Because Greaver was one I didn't have a shiny before. Thought that was like a dust from like a bunch of Pokemon running, and I was like, what the hell? Any of them have a yellow flame? Or look slightly different? When they're underground, it's kind of hard to tell, so it's like, unless you're kind of close. Ah, Jeremy, if you're still here, man, you got your song playing. Also, again, guys, please give a huge shout out to my mod, Stella. She is holding down the fort right now. She is solo modding. She's in the trenches by herself. And trust me, I know, like, if someone decides to be a little, like, low evil or something like that, she is not afraid to use that banhammer. We haven't had any of those, like, we have the, like, the random bots that come in, it's like, oh, buy followers. It's like, not good. So, I know my mods have fun with that, but they have fun, like, playing whack-a-mole with those. shake. Shaky shake, shaky shake, shake it out. Let's see, what else is there? Like, I'm trying to think of other shows. You had Kids Next Door, Danny Phantom, Courage, Hey Arnold. Is that shiny at the top of this mountain I just saw? I thought I saw a shiny. Oh, I wonder if I saw shiny and it disappeared. Fuck. I have to go back and look at that. That was, like, 29 minutes? Because it looked shiny for a second, like coming up the hill. Oh, I should have just flown. That would have been smarter. I'll be joining your shiny races. I'm in one now, working on the rare marked shiny Wiglet. I've caught 74 in the... Wow! Damn! You know, one of these days, I was thinking about this. If I can get, like, meet more people in the Shiny Hunt communities and stuff like that, I would love to do a challenge where we all, like, have to, like, Shiny Hunt, as you said, like, in a sense, Shiny Hunt race for, like, a certain shiny. Like, we choose the shiny, maybe, like, by a wheel or something, and then, like, it's the first to, you know, like, race to see who gets it first. Who's got the luck, who doesn't. May make a rule like no outbreaks or something like that, so that way like it's a little more fair. That'd be kind of fun, actually. Oh, I think the shiny I saw was the tree. I just realized, like as I came up the hill again and I saw the top of the tree in the light, it kind of looks like Greaver's like shiny color, and I was like, oh, I got tricked by a tree, and it's not even Sudowoodo. Whee! Slide down the hill. Okay, low-key though, as a kid, this would be such a cool-ass hill to sled down. But shit, you hit like that one big hill right... How? Dude was so far on his own lane, I don't even know how I touched him. I was just like, what the hell? Like, it was so far to, like, off the side of the road, and then somehow the game was like, oh yeah, you ran into this Pokemon. What? I wasn't even, like, near him. But Jeremy, what have you... Also, like, I think Jeremy... Like, I don't know if I saw Jeremy's response or not. I was going to ask how his day was going. Also, Linton, how was your weekend? What did you do this weekend? Were you just shiny hunting this weekend? Did you go out and, like... run errands or anything like that? Let's see. Not doing a race this weekend. So like what I'm doing this weekend is so Linton, what I'll be doing this weekend is a shiny hunt challenge for myself where I had to catch start, you know, catching Pokemon in, you know, a shiny Pokemon for each letter of the alphabet in order. And it's gonna be like multi-stream, so like it's gonna be like not just one stream, basically. So though I do want to eventually do a shiny hunt challenge with multiple people. That would be kind of cool. That's still on the deck of cards for another day. It would just be this weekend. Like, if I do the shiny hunt challenge this weekend or next weekend, it would be just myself doing it. Though I would love to do a shiny hunt challenge like that, though. That would be fun. So, and that would be one where I would plan to make sure we got the most amount of people available for that. Make sure, like, everyone had the shiny charm and stuff like that. That way, everyone's on a fair, on a, like, even, playing ground. Okay, Greaver, like, though, is kind of like a very cute Pokemon, if you think about it. It's just a, you know, little ghost dog. Though the trailer they had for him when he first, like, got announced, was like, dude, it kind of looks like he's, like, Houndstone, his evolved form, is, like, evil as fuck. Let's see, any more shinies? We still got 7 minutes here. Ah, there we go, speaking of Houndstone. Or Houndstone. Houndstone? Houndstone? Houndstone. Houndoom. Houndoom is technically a whole different Pokemon. That's a fire type. Houndstone. Houndstone sounds like a wrestler name, to be honest. It's like that seems like something I would see in like WWE. And coming to the ring is Houndstone. Is that yellow or is that purple? No, it's purple. Damn. Oh, like looking for the color of the flank one, like. I do like that, like the outbreak reverts are all outside the ground, so it's easy to see. So I really do appreciate that, like, Pokemon actually kind of thought about that ahead of time. Let's see. Come on, Shiny. Want a second Shiny? Also, because I guess it's like a little bit of a leeway for like how many Shinies we have compared to how many sandwiches we had to use. Get in the water. Okay, if we were hunting a water type this week, that would have been really funny if I had just started the water hunt. Also, real quick, I have to give a quick shout out. We did have a new follower who is actually, I know who it is. It's my friend I met up with yesterday that like found out I streamed and was like, oh, I'm gonna follow you. So real quick to my good friend Elemental. Love that name, by the way. So that is a really cool name. To be honest, you guys have some really interesting names. Like Litten Trainer, I like that name. That's like a really unique name. Plus, like, it's like, oh, I wonder what their favorite Pokemon is. We have like another buddy from mine from high school that like has this Twitch channel, and it's called Tackle Twitch, because he's like doing parody with his name, and I love that. Like, that's a creative one. The Magic Slippers, Jeremy, that's a very creative one. GPA, I like that one. So Stadella, you know, my mod, she's, you know, doing a little like play on her name, and like, but it sounds kind of hardcore though. Stadella sounds like a hardcore name. Get in the water. Yeah, no, it's like you guys do an awesome job on it, and I have to admit, you guys impressed me with your like creativity with the names. Like Ori streams. I mean, Orion, he does stream. Don't have favorite Pokemon. I love cats, and Litten reminds me of my sassy. Aww. See, that's like that's even more wholesome though. Like, you have like, you know, so like that makes the, like, in my opinion, that makes the username even more wholesome, because it's not even based off just because, like, you know, it's not like a favorite Pokemon. It's more like it's a Pokemon that reminds you of your own personal pet. That's even like more wholesome in my opinion. Like for me, you guys see like Firelord Riley, and it's like an old nickname of mine, plus like whatchamacallit, you know, Avatar: Last Airbender themed, because I love that show. Speaking of which, another great old show that we were, you know, going back to the topic earlier. And whatchamacallit, Firebending was always cool to me. They may have been evil, but man, that was a cool bending. Let's see. I saw somebody did epic. Like, I saw somebody, like, I was in someone's stream, I was just kind of, like, chilling in their chat and, like, enjoying their streams. And somebody had, like, an epic, the musical, like, username, and I was like, okay, that's so fucking cool. Like, that's creative as fuck. I swear, Twice drops tickets in November, I'm done. Okay, no, actually, no. Funny enough, I also agree with you, Jeremy, about, like, November, because one of my friends that, like, he's a big, like, you know, is one of the ones I go to concerts with, he's even said, like, he's hoping that they don't do the tour in November, at least, because, he's got to go to a wedding, and at this point, he's like, crap, if it's November, he's SOL'd. If it's not, then he's good. Or do you mean, like, oh, tour's gonna be 2026? Oh, okay. Or you mean, like, oh, wait, why are you scared that if they drop the tickets in November? Oh, Jeremy, also, I don't know if you heard when I was talking about, like, really cool, like, usernames and stuff that we see. Like, I was complimenting yours, like, the Magic Slippers, which tells me, like, you're someone who likes to dance and stuff like that. And it's like, but the question becomes, like, is it just, like, regular dancing, or, like, you know, like, professional dancing, in terms of, like, you know, ballet or something like that, because of slippers? So, Yeah, no, it's like everyone's got like a unique story with their usernames. Like one of the people we mod, or not mod for, we play with, and I mostly am in their chat and we raid every once in a while. Like Abby Inu, like Inu, they love dogs, and of course they play with their name, so it's a combination. Or we had like Foxy Streams, and Foxy, a good friend of ours. Now he's actually changed his username to Foxy Screams, which I think is fantastic. Because it actually relates to, like, when he plays horror games and you just hear the banshee scream of death. That's also because, like, not gonna lie, Foxy does, like, play, like, some of the most horrifying horror games. And even when he used to stream a lot and I used to watch his streams, dude, there were times I jumped. And I wasn't even, like, playing the damn game. I was like, shit. He finds, like, some of the most heart-stopping ones. Bondo! What's up, Bondo? So, like, right there, that's another really cool name. Like, just the, like, Bondo as a username just rolls off the tongue. It sounds like a really cool, name. So it's like, Bondo. Oh, shiny! Oh my gosh, Bondo, you brought the second shiny I needed. Thank you, my friend. At the very end of the sandwich, we got the shiny. Thank you, Bondo. Oh my gosh. Bondo coming in is like, I got you. I got you. And that completes my, my line, too. Nice. Bondo, how was your weekend? Also, Jeremy, did you say what you did this weekend, man? I rebranded, and before that, I was Gamer 1984 dude since 2016. I rebranded in 2020. Oh, really? Dude, that was funny. Bondo literally shows up, I compliment his name, and we get a second shiny immediately at the very end of the sandwich. Like, the sandwich just ended. That is funny. Wait, it's an automotive body... Oh my gosh. I should know that. Oh my gosh. My dad's made a joke about that. So, like, when one of my sisters was really young, she kept put on, like, a little too much makeup, and my dad made a joke that it was, like, Bondo for cars. And I don't know why I never associated your nickname with that. And my dad's made that joke for years about that. Like, oh my gosh. How did I never catch that? Wharton freaked out about Stacy and Twice Signal signed pre-orders. Do you know what pre-orders are, Jeremy? Wait, did you say shinies for me? I have a few. Yeah. I had to get them all of the Pokemon, so we'll have to do that on another stream where I give them to you. Probably not this stream because I gotta figure out what stream I have them in. Or what stream? I have to get them out of Pokemon Home because I haven't gotten everything out of Home yet. That makes more sense actually. Wait, Bondo, did you get more? Did you get any more X-Men cards and stuff? Oh, did you get your X-Men card graded? Did you figure out about the whole PSA stuff and all that? Because I gotta get this card graded too, the one I pulled on stream the other week. Alright, let's go for a grass type, which is a bunch of lettuce. Creators went up on... Wait, went up on... Wait, what? 4 will be like Chewie's album she announced August 1st. Wait, isn't the album in July though? Jeremy? Hold on. Oh, that was fun. Twitch threw me into another stream. What? Linton, what happened? Also, wait, Jeremy, I swear that's like Twice's album comes out in July. Now you got me looking it up, man. Yeah, July 2025 is the album. Oh, they're... Wait, what? Oh, June 5th. June 5th they're going up on. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. You're talking about Chewie's pre-orders. That makes more sense. That's my bad. Okay. We need... Oh, I gotta switch Pokemon for my lead, because this is a grass-type Pokemon. Picnic. And then, let me catch up on chat here, because I actually missed a bunch. Shiny 4 will be like Chewie's album. She announced on August 1st. Pre-orders went up on the 5th. Okay. Either tomorrow or Thursday. Yeah, I was saying it's Chewie's sign. Okay, no, I haven't had a chance to look into it due to family-related matters. Oh, shit. Hope everything's okay, Bondo. Oh, wait. I think you were talking about, like, your mom had surgery, right? If I remember correctly? That was a couple, like, a stream or two, like, last week's stream you were talking about it? Hope, again, if that was correct, hope they're doing okay. Hope their recovery's going very well. Pre-orders went up on the 5th, so 4 days later. I was here, touched nothing, and suddenly I'm in another stream. Really? That's weird. Was it like another Pokemon stream, Linton, or was it like a whole unrelated stream? That's kind of weird. This week, so 4 will be the same. They should post tomorrow. That makes sense. They would probably post tomorrow. It become a meteor. When does a cloud become a flame? Not really at all. What game were they playing? I'm actually interested, like, what kind of, like, I want to know if it's, like, it was, like, Fortnite, or maybe, like, they got you into, like, maybe another game I've streamed in the past, because that is wild that it just, like, randomly put you into a whole nother, stream. Was it, like, a big streamer kind of thing? Because that was, because I've heard people joke that, like, sometimes, like, oh, some of the, you know, if you're one of the Twitch's favorites, you know, they'll send streamers to your thing on purpose. It's like, I always thought that was a joke, but that'd be kind of funny if that was true. Like, I don't think that would be true, because that would be such a dick move on Twitch's part, but I don't, I don't know, Twitch has been caught doing sketchy shit in the past, so. Yeah, my mom had her shoulder surgery, most of my free time's been helping her out. Nah, that makes sense. Like, is she, like, in a full, like, sling? I went like this for a sling, to be honest. I know slings are probably a little farther down, but I did it with the camera. Is she in, like, a full sling bondo? And is it, like, her dominant hand, which is probably even worse in that sense, because, like, you know, now you're not even used to it. Also, the dance for the good thing, too easy, TikTok, not doing it. I don't know, I didn't pay attention, just wasn't Pokemon. That makes sense, Linton. Okay, so that's good. Hopefully she's not in the sling too long, like, and she'll be able to get, like, use of her arm again. Because I had a, friend whose mom had a sling like that, but, like, after surgery, but, like, she had it on for, like, a year, and it was, like, wild to me. That was, like, oh, shit, like, you had to, like, oh, shit, I forgot to put it on the, there you go. You guys can see, I actually set up for stream for once. I actually had everything ready to go. I set up the Pokemon, I set up the, like, fixed the chat thing. I was actually productive today, in terms of setting up my stream stuff. And again, I'll let you guys know when I start streaming on TikTok. You guys will see it in Discord. It's probably gonna be next week, I would say. Right now, this week is just more like, just focusing on the regular stuff. I'll probably start doing them either Tuesdays, maybe. And like, it would be like once a week, or like every other week kind of situation. But yeah, you guys can check me out. You know, like, I'll let you guys know, and I'll put the link up and stuff like that, so you guys can check it out. 6 weeks, and then in sling, then physical therapy. That makes sense, yeah, because, like, you're gonna lose a lot of muscle mass from, like, 6 weeks of not using it. So, hopefully, like, again, physical therapy goes well, hopefully everything goes well, and you don't have to worry about it at all. Yeah, because that's a rough one, to be honest. That is really rough. You'll get a job, try searching for, like, 2 hours, like, a stream, and that's what got me a job in Twitch. Maybe. I could do that. That would be kind of an interesting stream. Though I wouldn't want, like, personal data and stuff getting out there, like, from, like, my resume and stuff. A lot of times it's me reading my own resume, like, back to myself and kind of, like, make sure everything sounds, you know, normal. I'll make it, like, a study stream, set a timer. Okay. That could be interesting. Yeah, because, like, I definitely want to, like... Because... Yeah, I always see, like, people streaming on TikTok, and, like, I kind of watch the streams every once in a while if it's, like, an interesting stream. Normally, the ones I just seem to watch are, like, the Pocket TCG battles, which, that's gonna, if I do stream on TikTok, it's gonna be those ones. I'll save Shiny Hunt streams for Twitch, because this is where I started my Shiny Hunt streams, and this is the home of the Shiny Hunt streams. And same with, like, you know, like, Fortnite. Fortnite's gonna stay on, Twitch as well, because that's the home of it. And yes, dominant hand. Oh, that's rough. That's her dominant hand. Shit. So that's gotta be, like, rough right there, because, like, trying to, like, write and stuff. And let's see. Oh, I also forgot to put the next... Oh, we're at 2 shinies, too. I forgot about that. I'm still exploring the album because of Song Fate is there somewhere. What do you mean the Song Fate's there? I did see... I don't know if you saw this, Jeremy, that, one of the songs on the new album for Twice is gonna be featured on the music in the movie for the new Fantastic Four. So they announced that on Twice's Twitter? X? I don't know what people still... I still call it Twitter, I don't have it. So it's like, oh, interesting. Like, everyone's like, okay, that makes sense why they were in the white and blue. And also, like, it's 4th full album, but it's also kind of funny for the Fantastic Four. So make sure I didn't miss anyone's chats real quick. Still exploring the album. The fact that I listened to is connecting more than once is concerning. That makes sense. Too easy for them to do like TikToks. Therapy. You'll get a job by searching, and we're talking about that. Play music video on mute. Good. Oh, yes, true. I would have to on that one. So, like, 90% of the time I see somebody on TikTok, like, you know, playing, they usually have, like, music playing in the background. But very low. So, if I did, like, music, I could do it, but it's, like, I gotta put it, like, super low. Yeah, so far, so good. So far, so good. It's been just keeping me busy. And as for the cars I haven't acquired anymore, I've been trying to land a cheaper case on eBay. Ooh. Wait, Destined Rivals for Pokemon, right? Is what you're talking about, Bondo? Hey, if you do, let me know if you get any good pulls on that. Like, you'll have to say, like, if you do get it and, like, open it, let us know what, like, pulls you get. Because I'd be interested to see what cards you got. So, because is Destined Rivals the newest, set from Pokemon? Or is that Journey Together? I'm trying to remember. Crazy. Timer to take 5 to 10 minutes to talk to people. Okay. That makes sense, makes sense. Whatchamacallit, Jeremy? I can't speak today. I don't know why. I blame the tickets for KCON and the stress that gave me this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. Because for some reason, KCON decided instead of just doing a 3-day for the concerts and the convention, like normal, like a little 3-day ticket that you can just buy, they decided that every day had to be separate. So you had to buy your concert slash convention ticket in 3 separate queues, and which means like now your computer's not gonna be like like putting all the bandwidth into one of the pages, and that was wild because like not only that, but like we had my my sisters, my dad, and I, which is usually 4, so we're usually good, but we also have our cousin Amber. You guys know she plays with us on stream. She's gonna be going for her first KCON and seeing her first K-pop groups before me, and so when we went to go buy the tickets, we realized you can only buy the tickets in groups of 4 max. So we had to do 2 people buying for each day, one like buying 2 tickets, one buying 3 tickets, which made it a lot more chaotic this time. Like again, I know I'm the leader of the Chaos Squad, but shit, this time I need a break on the chaos. But yeah, we got our tickets though. It took us a little bit of time. Crystal really came in clutch on that. Crystal and Amber both really came in clutch. Like they got tickets for like the days we needed the most, and then like I got a set of tickets for the Friday show, and it was pure chaos. Like Lively was like coordinating with like, okay, who's got what? Okay, we gotta get this ticket still. Like, has anyone like been able to get it on this day? Because we had all 3 queues open at the same time. So what happened to the Shrek thing? Wait, what do you mean Shrek thing? Wait, Jeremy, what do you mean Shrek thing? What? Now I'm confused, Jeremy. Twice in Shrek. No, not twice in Shrek. Twice and Fantastic Four. They're doing a song. One of their songs is gonna be on the movie for Fantastic Four. Are they on Shrek? I didn't know they were on Shrek. What? Where the hell did you see that? And then Bondo, yeah, if I magically get a box, I'll let you know what I pull in case I may contact you for a stream con. Ooh, I'd be down. Bondo, I'd be down. Bondo, you, Ori, and I need to set up a thing where we do a soul link on the DNA Pokemon one where you can like merge Pokemon together. What the hell is it called? With the DNA splicers. Because I really do want to do that, and I've been looking at like downloading it and all that, and we can figure out like the whole how we're gonna do the soul link and stuff like that with 3 people. But I would be totally down to do that, and it would be so much fun. Infinite Fusions, thank you. I could not remember that for my life. I don't know why I couldn't remember the game's name. But I would be down for doing that. So like, we just gotta coordinate with Ori, and then if we figure it out, let's do it. We can do like a couple streams where we all work together, and then like do the stream links so where like everyone can watch all 3 streams at the same time, and you know, have some fun with it. There's a Shrek logo in the bottom corner of track 7 strategy English page. Upvote. Share 6 months ago. I think they might have been copyright thing. What the hell? I'm guessing you copy pasted it from like Reddit or something like that because it says upvote downvote, which kind of cracks me up. I was just like upvote downvote. Oh man. Yeah, it kind of very much Reddit. I was like, when I saw the upvote downvote, I was like, this has to be Reddit because there's no other way that like he would have had like a something else because you never see upvote downvote except for like I think Reddit really. And most of the times I'm like on Reddit, I think it's the AMA, Am I the Asshole, or the Ask ones, which are also fun to watch, to be honest. Yeah, dude, my primary typing, so if my first mon is Fire Darth, then you and Ori can't have primary Fire in your pairings. Ooh, okay. And then, of course, like, if, for the Pokemon we all catch at the same time, Bondo, that would be like, okay, we caught this Pokemon, so now, like, those Pokemon are linked, so if that Pokemon for me fainted, then that Pokemon, in a sense, would faint for you two, right? For the Pokemon that were caught at the same time. Because I remember, like, so I watched I think I saw, like, the animations for Jaden Animation and Alpha, I think his name is, when they did their Soul Link. Actually, they caught part of the streams when they were doing their Soul Links, funny enough. But it was like, whatchamacallit? It was kind of interesting, like, so it's like, okay, so, like, this interesting concept, like, you know, they're linked, so, like, even if your Pokemon, like, survived the battle, if that Pokemon that's tied to your Pokemon for your partner's Pokemon died, then your Pokemon dies too, right? Okay, so that is the concept, okay. $5, the album is not called for. Yeah, I don't think it's called for. If it's called for, that'd be kind of interesting, Jeremy. I don't see Twice's new album actually called for. I think they were just saying that it is the 4th album. We'll see what the name of the album is when it goes on pre-sale, or when they go to pre-orders. That would be wild, though. That'd be a hell of a flex on that. Actually, it was funny. I was talking to a friend of mine who's a K-pop fan this weekend. Not the high school friend, but a different friend of mine from college. And we were talking about Blackpink's concert, because he was asking me if I was going to go, and I was like, you know, I didn't get tickets and stuff. Maybe I'll buy, you know, depending on, like, if I get a job in time and all that, maybe I'll buy a ticket, like, resale value or something like that. Though, knowing Blackpink tickets, that's going to be expensive. Resale. And we were talking about, like, the name of the tour, which was Deadline, and he's a not hardcore Blink, but, like, he is a pretty big Blink, but, like, you know, not like the toxic ones. And he's concerned that, like, the name is, like, signifying that they're gonna disband as a group. And I was like, I don't think so, because, like, there was, like, rumors that there's, like, an announcement that they're supposed to be doing an album after the tour. So, like, maybe it's not a disbandment, but maybe it's, like, a deadline for, like, YG to get their shit together. And if everyone needs to keep the same ones in the pairing, it's like 1, 4, 6, 12, 13, 17. No dupes or primary types of any other teams, and no two people can have the same primary typing in the pairing. Okay, so, like, you're saying, like, for example, like, if your is, like, Fire Dark, none of my pairings could have Fire or Dark type in it, right? Is what you're saying, Bada? For that pairing, I mean? Because, again, this is something, like, we'd have to figure it out and we'd, like, work together, like, you coming up with the rules and stuff like that. Especially with the 3-person, if we're doing 3-way, like, Soul Link. Because 3-way is going to really minimize, like, what we can have, exactly. So, but it'd be fun, I'll say that. Man, one of these days I gotta find out there's a way to, like, contact Red Bull about being sponsored, because damn. With how much Red Bull I drank on stream, I would be the perfect candidate for them. And hell, you guys always see me, like, even have, I think even, most of the time, well, I think it's the way, like, the can is facing, you know, from where, like, you pop it to, like, or crack it open. Like, the logo is always facing front, so, like, it's technically always facing the camera when I'm drinking. I can speak today, guys. My pair 1 Fire is your pair 2 can be primary Fire, but Ori Beats fire in a different pairing. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I'd actually be down for that. I'd actually be down for doing that. And then, like, we could, figure out that whole thing and talk about it and all that. So, I gotta get my... I think since, like, I can't multi-stream on, Twitch and... I almost said twice in Kick. Because of, like, twice playing. But I was gonna say on Twitch and TikTok at the same time, maybe I'll do... Maybe next week's stream will be both on, Twitch and, Kick next week, so I'll have both streams up and start growing a community there as well. Because I know Ori uses Kick, and like I have my profile for there. I haven't logged into it in a solid ass minute. But yeah, or I could do YouTube too. Actually, I could do technically start streaming on YouTube, start growing the YouTube channel. Because I am gonna start doing like videos as well, like outside of outside. Jeremy, did you just find out how to contact for a sponsorship? I just saw that Discord message. Out of the corner of my eye. Fucking Jeremy, you fucking madman. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, it's like a... Yeah, it's no limit to secondary types, so you can get a legit Dialga as a secondary Mon every pairing. Oh, that's an idea. So, I guess, like, my question is this. So, like, would you be down, like, I know for, like, in Infinite Fusions, you can choose it so, like, instead of just, like, regular Mons, like, you would normally see on that route, you can make it to where it's random Mon every single time, like, on that route, you know, like, or, like, it's random, but, like, you'll see, like, a certain ones there, like, you could have a chance for legendaries popping up like that. Would you guys be down, would you be down for that, then, Bondo, because we can plan this out and figure this out, because this could be a stream where we have some fun with it, and see doing that. And, oh, yeah, I was gonna say with the YouTube, I got distracted by the Discord message by, Jeremy that threw me off for a second. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna start doing some, like, recording some, like, solo videos and stuff, where I will basically, like, you know, like, little challenges, maybe in Fortnite or something like that, or, like, Pokemon stuff, like, oh, I have to beat the game, like, doing this, and da-da-da, like, quick challenges, and, like, edit it, so, like, little 15, 20-minute, maybe even 30-minute videos, just to kind of grow the channel as well, and maybe I'll stream on that too. That'd be kind of fun, to be honest. I'd actually, like, would enjoy, like, doing that, since I've gotten, like, more time now. I like the little, like, salute, man, the 07. And there's no limit to secondary types. You can make it at regular Mons, but random or randomized fusions. I think, yeah, random or randomized fusions would be fun. Because then, like, you might get, like, a really interesting fusion that, like, you can always, deep hair, in a sense. And then, like, that. But then, like, you have to choose which one you, in a sense, keep if you deep hair it, and it's part of the soul fusion. Or the, you know, the soul link with the others. So, and then we can, like, figure this out, plan it, and then we gotta, like, of course, work with Ori, so that way, like, Ori's on board with it. Because I feel like Ori would have fun with that. And that would be my first, like, Nuzlocke, too. Like, Soul Link Nuzlocke. Just Nuzlocke in general, actually, I would say, because I've never done... Actually, that's one thing I want to do is... would you guys want me to do a Nuzlocke videos, like, on YouTube? Or would you guys want me to do Nuzlocke on stream? That's actually a legit question for you guys, because I've been wanting to do a Nuzlocke, and I've been debating about, like, doing an emulator for, like, a Nuzlocke with randomized, or, like, Nuzlocke normal, because I've been, like, thinking about it, and it's like, ooh, it'd be kind of fun to do that. I just seen Rayquaza on the first route. Funny enough, I looked at, like, catch rates for legendaries, Bondo, and I've realized Rayquaza has a pretty, high catch rate, which is wild. Like, Latios and Latios is, like, terribly small. Like... But it's like, oh, shit. Let's see. Not seen, Steenie, right? Yeah, Steenie, Shiny yet. It's a really good route, though, for, like, this outbreak, to be honest. It's like, I'm not getting many other... Oh! I spoke that into existence, didn't I? Oh my gosh. That was funny. I was not expecting that. I literally spoke that one into existence. True, I could do it that way too. That's a good way, Pondo. That finishes this line too, actually, with this shiny. Hell yeah. Third shiny, let's go. I literally spoke that into existence. I was like, oh, we haven't seen a shiny yet, and then like, what happens? Boom. The game wanted to prove me wrong. Like, what would just be funnier though, like, in my opinion, like, if like we're going like this, and the next thing I know, I like look up and they're like look, another one. Nah, I couldn't speak that one into existence. That would be a little too broken. The game's more like, okay, look, I gave you one shiny because you complained. I ain't giving you two. Back-to-back ones like that. Like, you know, it's like, it's gonna make me have to work to like get that second shiny here. Like, be it like, you know, the next sandwich or like in 2 minutes. We don't know. The game is finicky. The game does what the game does. Nuzlocke can be both. Also, some people do Nuzlocke wheel spins, so like 5 get to spins the wheel for a random effect. That Pokemon re-encounter. Kill them on. Ooh. That is an idea, Bondo. That is an idea. I think they did that. Like, okay, so like funny enough, same people, Jaden Animations and Alpha Rad, they were doing a charity Nuzlocke. And they were doing that, so like every time they hit a goal in the charity, like how many like donations, I remember them spinning the wheel, and it was like that was the Pokemon they had to release. I do remember that actually. So like you're right, we could do that with a gift subs and stuff. That would be wild. Cause like, could you imagine somebody just drops like 30 to like make you release your whole team? Like, especially if you train them up already. Oh, that'd be wild. That would be so wild. Why did I just hear somebody? I swear I just heard somebody say something. But I was like, I'm not in Discord or anything, right? Nope. Might have been from the music. I'm having a flashback to the concert. That was such a fun concert, but it was really funny because at the concert I was at on Friday, had kind of a semi-tall guy that was like here, like a little bit to my left. And as like the concert's going on and people are jumping and stuff like that, he like slowly moves in front of me. I was like, crap, this guy's like probably a good like 2 or 3 inches taller than me, so it's like slightly blocking me. But ironically enough, in front of, like, in a sense in front of him, but it was like off farther to his left, there's an even taller guy who's like 6'2", 6'3", right? And I'm thinking like, man, it kind of sucks that there's a really tall guy in front of me, right? Well, as you know, people are jumping, he seems to stay in front of me. Well, the taller guy in front of, you know, that was like farther in front of him, moves in front of him, and I hear him complaining about the tall guy, and I'm thinking like, that's how this feels, motherfucker. I'm like, trust me, I know how this feels. Like, I'm 5'8", but like, when you go to like standing room only, or you're on a floor where everyone's at the same level, it is so bad. Like, just so bad to like have somebody taller than you, because you're like, I can't see shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I've definitely been like in front of somebody who's shorter than me, but I usually will try to like make sure I can make room for them on my sides, so if they want to like lean a little bit to like look, that way they can like, you know, like still see the stage. So yeah, because like in front of me was like 2 tall guys that were about the same height, and they were like squished together almost, so like you could not see past them. I was like, damn it. I'm an idea guy. What can I say? That makes sense. That is a fun idea though, Bondo, and I definitely want to kind of like more explore that. We can talk to Ori about it too. Dude, I'm scared for Twice tickets now. NMIX ain't coming anytime soon between now and December. You don't think so, man? Oh, it's true. Okay, so NMIX is going to KCON, ironically enough, on day 2, which was the hardest day to get ticket sales for KCON, because the Saturday show was the hardest one to get, in my opinion. But that also had like Espa, NMIX, a couple other big groups as well. think that was the day that, like, if Kiss of Life had not gotten, like, gotten, taken off the set list by KCON, they would have been on that day too, actually. But it was kind of funny, because, like, that was the one where, like, okay, I got a funny story about, like, the ticket sales today. So, Crystal and Amber were, like, the two big MVPs of that, like, ticket things, because, like, they got in, got the tickets and all that. I got in for, like, a couple of them. But my computer, but it was funny because, like, every time I tried to get in, every time I loaded in for the Saturday and tried to buy tickets, it kept thinking I was a bot account. But it would let me buy it for the other days, just not Saturday. And I was like, what the hell? And I was like, what is going on with this? Like, we were cracking up really hard about that. We were like, what is going on with the KCON today? Also, Bondo and Jeremy, we were talking about this a little bit before you guys got in. What are some old shows you guys remember from, like, growing up that were really good? Like, Bondo, I could say one I think you would instantly recognize, and it's mostly because I know you collect, like, X-Men cards, is the X-Men cartoon show that used to be, I think, on Fox Channel for, like, Saturday mornings. There's, like, like, X-Men 87, I think is what's called, that series. For me, like, I can remember, like, Danny Phantom, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo, Samurai Jack, and I'm talking about OG Samurai Jack, not the Adult Swim one that, like, they did for the final season. As much as that season was really good, the way they ended it was so anticlimactic, and especially for, like, how much build-up you had from, like, over the series with, you know, Aku and Samurai Jack and stuff. That fight lasted, like, a minute, and it wasn't, like, super fun. It was, like, just, like, kind of a quick fight, and then, like, oh, look, Jack wins. I was like, no, where's my, like, especially because, like, the Adult Swim one had blood and gore and stuff. I was like, I want to see full blood fight. Between July and now, there isn't a NMIX would do, and North America legs, twice legs. Tickets will be like November. Stray Kids went on sale November, and they were in Wrigley Field in June. Which groups are you seeing? I'm going all 3 days, Jeremy. So, you know, it's like usual. So my family and I usually go to all 3 days of KCON. So we're going to all 3 concerts. So, it's like Espa, Wassa, NMIX, IVE, 17, P1 Harmony, Zero Base 1, Gravity, damn, I know there's a bunch of other groups I'm totally missing. Issue, stuff like that. I think it works best if you can have a video feed for all the people in the Nuzlocke, because people want to see each of us do. Yeah, so, like, I know there's, like, a way. I did this when Life on Pause and I played Resident Evil 4 together. You can, like, so in one of our, like, in each of our streams, like, we'll have to pin the comment, but there's, like, you can put a link to where it shows all 3 streams at once. And you'd be viewing all 3 streams at the same time and commenting all 3 streams at the same time. I had to double check with Life on Pause how we did that, because he was the one that, like, told me about it and we used it. But we could totally do that, because then everyone could have points of view for every single one of them. So it's like, that'd be kind of cool, actually. Ooh, Full House, Family Matters, Step by Step. Step by Step, I forgot about Step by Step. That is a good one. Okay, Family Matters, is that the one with Steve Urkel, if I remember correctly, or is that a different show I'm thinking of? Oh, you don't stream anymore? We would have to find a way, like, maybe, like, with Discord or something like that, so that way you could, like, we have your stream VOD up, and then, like, one of us, like, can show it on stream as well, so that way, like, there's, like, 2 POVs at the same time. We can plan it, we can test it, too. That would be, like, a testing we'd have to do for that, like, Soul Link Nuzlocke. Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory was my bread and butter as a kid. My sister and I used to sing that. Do you get, okay, I don't know if this might make me feel a little old here, but for those that watched Dexter's Laboratory, do you guys remember the musical episode where it was like, you know, like when Dexter was brought home, it's like a whole musical form. It's like, oh dear brother, what have you got there? Nothing but air. Oh dear brother, I love you very much. Oops, I guess I shouldn't touch, because, like, she would always break his invention. Like, my sister and I had that memorized, and we would do that to, like anytime, especially after college, like, when we come back to visit, like, home, like, you know, like, I'd be, like, working on something, my sister's like, oh, dear brother's like, oh, no, we're about to go down this route again. X-Men animated series, Ninja Turtles. That was such a good one, Bondo. Oh, such a good show. I used to watch that growing up. Married with Children. I remember that show growing up, and that was a really funny show. Al Bundy. I was gonna say Ed Bundy. Al Bundy. There's a whole compilation of just like his biggest zingers, especially against like I think it was Marcy. Whenever she'd start like messing with him, and he would just like mess with her back. Transformers. I remember the OG Transformers. I remember the Transformers. Okay, so I think this was Cartoon Network. The Transformers where they had to find those like little mini bots, and the Decepticons and Autobots are like racing to find them across like Earth. And like if you had them, like if they get attached to the Transformer, like if the when they got one, like it would attach to the Transformer and give them like an extra boost in power or something like that. I want to say that was Cartoon Network. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yo, okay, hold up. Legends of the Hidden Temple was such a cool show. I always wanted to be on it as a kid. Did anyone ever finish that stupid idol? Like, that's actually a legit question. Like, and because I remember like the team who got to like the finals or the final would have to like to win the grand prize would have to like go get the 3 pieces of the idol and then like put it all together to win. And you had like a limited time period, and you had the people like chasing you in the middle of the maze and stuff. I was like, did any team ever finish that idol and win? Because like every time I watched it, like teams would get close. They would always get like 2 pieces of the idol, and then like the third one would like they get caught, or they would run out of time by the time they get it. So, oh, people did. Oh, it's the Silver Monkey. Thank you. How many teams actually won that, Bondo? Like that's actually a legit question because every episode I watched, they never won that. Because it was like a grand prize, and like they would win all the other prizes, but like it was like the grand prize. Salute Your Shorts. What was Salute Your Shorts? I don't know that show. What was that on? Hey Dude. I remember that one. Spider-Man. He-Man. Oh, what was the name? Oh, there was a show that was on Nickelodeon. It used to be kind of like a parody of like the Avengers, but it was like a Melted Man, like the knockoff He-Man. They were like action figures. It's like, oh my gosh, what was it called? I think it might have been part of all that actually, as like a little side segment. Which, speaking of which, other old show, all that right there, great show. Let's see. Nickelodeon show about summer camp. Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't recognize that one. I was like, oh, the summer's about to end. Okay, so, all right, we got a shiny out of this. That's cool. So we're at 3 shinies. Action League Now. That was it was part of Kablam. Thank you. Okay, I remember Action League Now. That was such a good one. Hey Arnold, that was an amazing show. Cat Dog, Angry Beavers, Invader Zim. Like, Invader Zim was a show that was definitely slept on, but it has a cult following. I absolutely loved that show as a kid. Loved that show. And, wait, how many months did Stella resub for? Oh, Stella, I said 3 months. I just realized you've been subbed for 18 months. My bad. I don't know why I said 3 in the chat. What the hell? But Stella, thank you for the resub for 18 months. My gosh. Over a year now. Yo, you're making me feel old. Alright. Now, okay, we just did a grass type. I think we go for our little bug friend over here, Spinnerack. Thinking my eyes are open. Action League Now. That was a hell of a show. I remember that. Such a good show. Such a good show. What's another show that was really, really good? Again, Hey Arnold. Okay, Hey Arnold as a kid, I liked it, but wasn't like a super fan. As an adult, shit, I fell in love with that show. I'm not gonna lie. I really fell in love with it. I thought my game crashed for a second. I was like, what the hell? I fell in love with that show as an adult. Dude, some of the themes that were in Hey Arnold, like as a kid, over your head. As an adult, hits hard. Like the one with the pigeon guy, the pigeon man, and realizing that like him flying off into like the light at the end of the episode was supposed to be a symbolism for like suicide. I was like, wait, what? Like, no. Artist from Verzim, John Vasque is one of the artists for comic book Johnny. Really? He's the artist for that? I didn't know that. Oh shit. Also, real quick, I just gotta double check what Spinnerack's typing is. Spinnerack. Because I know it's bug type, but I want to see if it's poison, if we can just use the poison type. Spinnerack is bug poison. Okay, so I can use poison. Okay. And Ghost Dog is done. We've got you over here, and we're gonna do Spinarak now. That's why Dib looks like a kid version of Johnny. Oh, I didn't think about that. You're right. He does look like a kid version of Johnny. Oh my gosh, that just made me feel like kind of old, but at the same time also like really cool at the same time. Okay, poison type. I think I need green bell pepper. Green bell pepper. That's what I need in the game here. What? Okay, in Bear Zim, I absolutely adore that show. Dib's dad kind of is like Johnny's like too. He does actually, to be honest. Dib's dad was such a like a neglectful parent in that show. It was really funny. What was the name of Dib's sister? Like the one that like no one wanted to fuck with. Like it's like she was terrifying on several levels. What was her name? Gaz. Thank you. Gaz was like a beast in my opinion. Like you definitely didn't fuck with Gaz because like she would fuck up your world. Like I can still remember. A couple of the episodes I used to like that would pop up on Nickelodeon every once in a while, like the one where like they're doing the physicals at school and Zim starts stealing organs from everyone, so he passes as a normal human. That was such a good episode. Also, the one with the rain where Zim realizes he's like the rain and earth like makes him like burn. I think it was rain. Might have been rain. You're making me go through the random information Rolodex. Hey man, you've got like such knowledge on like random information though. It is so damn impressive, Bondo. Like 90% of the time I'm just like, how the fuck does he know that? Like, how? Well, it's kind of like Jeremy with the Jeremy, you and your wait, Jeremy, I just saw you put Adult Swim. I was wondering what you meant by Adult Swim. I was gonna say you with the like the knowledge on Wizard of Oz, like the exact like runtime with credits and everything. I was like, how did you know that? Information sponge. I'm amazing at remembering things. Hey, that's impressive though. Also, speaking of sponge, there's another amazing. I know it's still technically going, but I was saying the older episodes, especially with the original creator, before he passed away, SpongeBob. That was a good show. Oh right, I forgot Ekans could be shiny too, technically, and Arbok. Oh, and Bellsprout. What's Bellsprout shiny look like? Hold on. What's Bellsprout shiny look like? Bellsprout. I just remember that from like the show. Let's see. Bellsprout, your shiny is like yellow leaves. Okay, so that's pretty normal then. What was some other great shows growing up here that I'm thinking about? You had SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, of course Dragon Ball Z. I know like Jeremy would probably agree with this one, Sailor Moon. Like my sister used to watch that all the time on Cartoon Network, and I remember watching that because Dragon Ball Z would be right after it. I mean the original Pokemon, that's technically one you could say. You talk about the old Pokemon like cartoon with the. I almost said Paldea League, but I know it's wrong. The Kanto League. Ah man, or the Indigo League. SpongeBob had a lot of casually slipped in "See you next Tuesdays." Oh, it really did, to be honest. Now I'm thinking about it, it really did have a lot of casual like "See you next Tuesdays" kind of situation. Why? Let me kill you real quick. Okay, I was like, why is Girder, like, popping up here? He shouldn't be popping up. He's not poison type at all. I forgot about Anime Doggone It. Like, technically, yeah, I mean, you had a lot of those, like, growing up in a sense. Like, I can still remember, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, like, the, like, first few seasons of, like, Naruto and Bleach. Yu Yu Hakusho was one I grew up on. I can remember my dad and I watching that on Toonami at night on Saturdays before Adult Swim. And then I think eventually moved to Adult Swim, didn't it? But, like, oh, man, such a good one. Oh, okay, Bondo, you might remember the show, and you might remember the name of it. Giant robot, but they put, like a hot rod on top of it, and it was two guys. There was, like, the alien girl that came down and tried to collect the robot. They found it in the junkyard, and it was on Cartoon Network. And basically, like, there was, like, the nerdier friend who, like, wore, like, a black jacket, black beanie, but was, like, kind of, like, a really big coward and stuff, but he really liked the alien chick, and then, like, the alien chick seemed to like the guy that could control the robot / car, which was, like, he had, like, the mullet and everything. Oh, my gosh. What was the name of that show? I can see it in my head. I can hear the theme song in my head, but I cannot... Every time I get to, like, the name of the show, I cannot hear it. Oh my gosh, what was the name of that show? Fantastic show. It was freaking hilarious. Ghost in the Shell, Fully Cooley, FLCL. I remember Fully Cooley. I wasn't a big fan of it as a kid, but I liked it as an adult. My friend used to watch it while we were, like, living together after the dorms, and I watched it with him, and I was like, yeah. I mean, like Adventure Time was another show I wasn't really into at the time, but then he got me into that show. Inuyasha, Robotech, Ninja Scrolls, Speed Racer, Speed Coast, Coast to Coast. Okay, so we were talking about that, like, my friend and I this weekend, or yesterday, my high school friend and I, when we met for lunch, and we were talking about that. We were talking about Speed Ghost, Coast to Coast, because we couldn't remember the name, and as soon as, like, they brought out the picture of it, I was like, oh, it's Speed Ghost. Alright, Space Ghost, not Speed Ghost, Space Ghost. Coast to Coast. I remember that show. As an adult, it's great. As a kid, it was weird. But at the same time, like, as a kid, the humor kind of goes over your head. Megas XLR, that was it! Thank you! Oh my gosh, thank you, Bondo. That was gonna drive me nuts. I could remember it, and that was another show. That was, like, I think I was in high school for that. And that was a show that was fantastic. Absolutely loved that show. Cracked me up so much. Because, firstly, the main character dude was such an idiot. But he was so much fun. I mean, to be honest, his friend was an idiot too, because, like, I can still remember when they, like, the very first episode, they're imagining what they could do with the robot, right? And the friend, the one that doesn't own the car, but it's, like, kind of more of, like, the passenger princess of the car, of the crew, he's, like, imagining what they could do with the robot. He's imagining, like, breaking into Fort Knox and stealing a bunch of gold, and he's, like, you know, he's got a bunch of, like, women around him because he's rich now and stuff like that. And then they go into the mind of the main guy, and he imagines himself, like, breaking into, like, a Fort Knox of burgers, and he's just eating a bunch of burgers. And it was like, the priorities killed me. I was like, the different priorities, but the same brain cell in a sense. Like, that was one where it's like, the characters definitely shared the same brain cell, and it cracked me up so much. That was such a good show. I gotta find out if there's a way to stream that and watch it again. I need to watch that show again. Because I think there's only, like, 2 seasons, which is sad. Making me work over here? Bondo, I appreciate you doing that, though, man. Because, again, I figure, like, if you or Jeremy would know the show I was talking about. Because, like... Yeah, because that was on Cartoon Network. I do remember that. I tried to help you as much as I could by giving, like, descriptions of the characters, and then also, like, what channel or network it was on, because, like, that was one I could immediately remember. Oh, speaking of other shows, I can remember Sonic Adventures used to be on Fox Channel. I remember that show. That was actually a pretty good, decent show. Oh my gosh, there was one Cubics. I remember it was on WB mornings, like Saturday mornings. Used to watch that shit like every weekend. That and, like, Yu-Gi-Oh, which that's another classic show. I'm talking about the OG with, like, Yugi and Kaiba. But, by the way, rewatching clips from, like, the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Freakazoid was good. Oh, we're talking, Megas XLR, Jeremy, is the show I was just talking about. I need to go look up so you can find streaming. I was watching clips from, like, the old, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes, like, from, like, the original seasons. Kaiba is sassy as hell, dude. Like, especially against Joey. Like, when he's talking about, like, the Battle City arc, and he goes, alright, if anyone's late to register, they're automatically disqualified. And he looks at, like, his brother, he goes, Mokuba, make sure Wheeler's late. And it's like, what the fuck? He had such disrespect for Joey. I actually remember the movie. They like, I remember my friends and I going to go see the Yu-Gi-Oh movie, and getting the rare Pyramid of Light card that you got for seeing the movie in theaters. I still have that card somewhere. I wonder how much that's worth now. Shit. I wonder if that's worth anything now, because that was a, like, you could only get that from, that was a promo card. Super Brother, there was a Super Mario's Brother? Oh no, you're right, there was! Oh, what network was that on? I remember that show. Oh my gosh, I actually remember that. Super Mario Bros, the show. That's 90s for sure, because I'm thinking, I can see the animation in my head. It's like 90s animation. Also, does anyone remember when they had, like, crossover episodes? Like, you had Lilo and Stitch show, the one with the cousins. And then, like, where they had, like, go get this, like, fellow experiments and, like, make them good. And they had Lilo and Stitch crossed over with, like, Proud Family and, whatchamacallit, Kim Possible. Which, by the way, Kim Possible, awesome show, was just not a big fan with the way they ended it. Because I was, like, kind of made it weird when they had, like, Ron and Kim kind of dating at the end. Because I got so used to them just being friends. It was like, this kind of feels weird. The movie was fire, though. The Kim Possible movie, absolute fire. Absolute fire. So I gave you, the complete series. I just gave you the complete series. What do you mean? You just gave me the complete series. Yeah, Freakazoid, though. Freakazoid, man, that was such a classic. Animaniacs. Okay, so here's a weird thing. I used to think Freakazoid was part of the Animaniac universe. Or, like, part of the show. And I realized later it's separate shows. I don't know if he, like, started on Animaniacs, kind of like Pinky and the Brain did, before they kind of split off into their own show. But, Freakazoid was a classic. I just thought of another show. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And I don't know if anyone remembers, but Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy didn't start off as its own show. It started off paired with another show. And the other show would always go first, and then, like, you know, for the first 15 minutes, it would be, like, the other show and then the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. The other show was Evil Incarnate. It was, if everyone remembers, it was the one with the, like, purple bear with the brain on top. And, some of the characters from Evil Incarnate actually moved over to Billy and Mandy once it became its own show. That's why Billy and Mandy, for a while, like, used to have 2 episodes in a 15-minute period, because that's when they stopped doing the whole Evil Incarnate thing. Before they started doing, like, full, like, 30-minute, or, you know, like, 30-minute, blocks of, episodes. Actually, he was a cutaway segment on... Was he a cutaway segment? Okay, so he was... Okay, so I wasn't wrong. He was on Animaniacs then. Okay, so, like, is that... So, did he get a start there? Because, like, funny enough, I only learned about this in the last few years. Like, Family Guy started off as, like, a cutaway segment, or, like, a, like, little mini segment of, like, the Roseanne show. And I didn't realize that for years. So I was like, oh, I thought Family Guy was, like, always its own show. Or was it Simpsons? I think it was Family Guy. It might have been Simpsons. Again, 2 shows that have been going on way long. I mean, technically, I think Simpsons has been going on for how long now? Make us XLR Deep Series, it's your TMs. Oh, shit! Hell yeah! I am definitely checking that out later. I'm definitely checking that out, like, probably tonight. I'll probably watch a couple of the episodes. Where'd you find it, man? Thanks, Jeremy. Oh, man. So he was a cutaway then. Okay. Oh, YouTube? That makes sense. Okay, here's a question. Does anyone remember a reality show that used to be on NBC called National Treasure, where it was like Amazing Race but with American history, mainly on the Revolution history, where they had teams of 3 trying to go and get to the final treasure at the end. Oh no, it wasn't National Treasure, it was Treasure Hunters. It used to be on NBC, I believe, back in like early 2000s. It was only 1 season of it. And it was like, in my sense, it was like, or in my opinion, it was like again, Amazing Race with American history versus like just world cultures, and they focus primarily on the revolutionary things, and they would go to like famous spots technically, you know, from like the revolution. But like there's a couple episodes where they went to like France because technically France gave us stuff. Facts of Life, Charles and What was that on? I remember that, but I do not remember what it was about, Jeremy. What was that on? What was it about? Charles in Charge, I mean. I do remember that, though. I do vaguely remember that. Taxi, Nick, Facts of Life. It's called Simple Andy Google Search Volume 1. Okay, I mean, that technically works, too. I mean, I was gonna look it up. Simpsons was part of the show before being standalone. Okay, so maybe that was Simpsons with the Roseanne show then. Bondo. Okay, that might have been it. It was like, I remember like one of them, either Family Guy or Simpsons was used to be part of the Roseanne show before it got made into its own show. You know, as soon as you said Married with Children, now I've got that like the opening theme stuck in my head. Love and marriage, love and marriage goes together like a horse and carriage. Do 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 do. Classic shows though, like literally. Mary Tyler Moore show. I remember the Mary Tyler Moore show and The Nanny. Oh, that's another one. Nanny was the one that was on Nickelodeon, right? Okay. I remember The Nanny. If it's the one I'm thinking of, because of like the relationship between the butler and then I think it was like the business partner woman of the main guy, the rich guy, and they always insult each other and stuff like that. Like I get a lot of TikTok videos for it, and it cracked me up because like it was wild that like at the end those two ended up together, but like there was like pure hatred between them for like early seasons. The Nanny is a classic one though. Like that is a classic. You know, George Lopez show. Speaking of another show right there, George Lopez show. Waking up at like 2 in the morning to the George Lopez show if you fell asleep in front of the TV, like playing that yeah, like the theme song. Nanny. Simpsons was the Carol Burnett show. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing the Roseanne one must have been Family Guy then. It's funny that they both started, in a sense, on another show before becoming their own standalones. I mean, look at Simpsons. How long has Simpsons been going on for now? Like, it's in like its like 10,000th season at this point. Also, why did the music get super epic? Like while we're no pun intended, because it is from Epic the Musical, but as we're like hunting down a shiny here. I'm also paying attention for like moving green line on the ground for like a shiny Ekans. Oh man, what was another like really good show? Even like live action shows. Like I've talked about like shows I've watched recently. Like you know, I was talking about like telling you guys like Pantheon, really good show. Wasn't a fan of how it ended, but I really did like the show overall. It was really good. Definitely would give like an 8 out of 10. That's on Netflix if anyone wants to check that out. Another one on Netflix I think I got really into lately was whatchamacallit, or in the past was like Camp Cretaceous, which is like following a group of teenagers and like their fight for survival on the Jurassic World island during what was happening in the first 2 movies of Jurassic World. I'm talking about Jurassic World and Jurassic World, the one with the island and like them pulling all the dinosaurs off the island. I don't remember what that movie was called, actually. With the, Scorpion Rex thing. Wait, was it Scorpion Rex? I think that was what it's called. Then there was, like, that's a good one. And then there's, like, the spin-off series from that, which is, like, kind of, like, set in the future after the 3rd season called Chaos Theory, which I gotta watch that. I still gotta watch that, actually. Adventure Time was one-time YouTube video that exploded into a TV series. Halloween Town. Halloween Town, yes. Oh, is Family Guy standalone? Oh, shit. Nick at Night, yep. CBS. Oh, so speaking of, you said, Adventure Time. I was gonna say that, like, exploded from, like, a clip. Technically, that's how South Park got its start, if you guys don't know. So, like, you guys can look up the original South Park, like, clip. It's supposed to be the Santa versus Jesus fight, which they made into an episode later. Uh, there you can find the original promo for that because the creators of South Park made that and sent it to a friend as a joke. Yo, and then of course that friend really liked like, hey, can I send this to another friend? And then of course they sent to more friends, and it got around, and eventually it got to the executives of Comedy Central, who were like, we love this. They found out who made it, and they're like, hey, we want to make a whole show of this. Are you on board? Because again, you guys can tell from like the original like South Park episodes, like they're just construction paper made out of basic shapes. That like I don't remember the names of the South Park creators, but they literally just like put it together and were like, hey, we got a show. And also, here's a funny story. Do you guys? I didn't know this, but apparently South Park has never missed an episode. Like on time, like they've never had to delay an episode because it was, they were gonna be late on it. The only episode they almost were late on was the joke election episode when Trump and Hillary were back in 2016, where originally the episode had Hillary winning, but then when Trump actually won the night before, they had to like literally 24 hours before change the ending of the episode and quickly like change the episode, like record the lines and everything before like putting it out. That was the only episode where they almost were late on it because like they were like, oh, this was a lot different than we thought it was gonna be. That was the one where they had a Mr. What the hell was his name? The one with the puppet. Mr. Harrison? I think that was his name, as like the like South Park version of Trump. I think that was his name. Was it Mr. Harrison? I remember his like either his puppet or his puppet was Mr. Handy. And then like his CG assistant slash lover was Mr. Slave. I was like, what the hell? Because he was supposed to be like his like love partner and all that. I was like, what the fuck? That was like, that's a hell of a name for a character. South Park like is a wild show, to be honest. Like the fact that that's still going for this many seasons now is also wild to me. I mean, to be honest, how many lawsuits have they had by people who got mad at like the parody episodes they've made of them? Like I know Rachel Ziegler did a lawsuit against them for the Snow White parody episode. I think she lost that lawsuit too, because it was just like comedic satire basically. So like there was like no malicious intent and stuff. Like from what I remember reading, I think the judge like threw out the case on the very first day as soon as they got to his like they got to like a pre-trial. Let's see, how much time do I still have left in the sandwich? 10 minutes. Okay, we still can get a shiny here. Come on, Spinnerack, you know you want to be shiny. I swear that looked like he just superhero landed, like, just boom. Halloween Town, though. Oh my gosh, Halloween Town. Okay, so that was a show, or a movie that we used to watch, like, every Halloween. Actually, I can think of another, this is actually maybe think of another movie you used to watch every Halloween, and then another series that, we used to watch, like, I used to watch growing up. The Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. That was always on network, Cartoon Network for Halloween. Would watch it every Cartoon Network, or every Halloween. Yeah, and of course that also was a series I watched was Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? What's up, Scooby-Doo? Yeah, we're coming after you. We're gonna solve that mystery. What's up, Scooby-Doo? Na 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 na. Man, it's wild that I can still remember the theme song for that. That was like one of the last really good animated Scooby-Doos before they did the really bad animation, before they kind of went back to like normal animations. Did you know Disney Plus was strictly created to make Lizzie McGuire's sequel? Really? No way. Like, I could see it, to be honest. Are you talking about like a movie sequel, or are you talking about like a TV show sequel? Because like I could see both. Lizzie McGuire was an interesting one. The only thing I didn't like about, like, towards the end of Lizzie McGuire, again, it's kind of like the Kim Possible thing, is they had Gordo, like, end up with Lizzie kind of thing. And it was, like, kind of felt awkward, because, again, you got so used to him just being, like, the really good best friend. And you're like, huh? Only for it to be canned because of creative differences? Wait, really? It was canned because of the creative differences, huh? 2 million people subbed for it. Damn. Yeah, I bet people subbed for that show. Because, like, I probably would have as well, because, like, Lizzie McGuire was a show I remember growing up with, which, by the way, thank you for reminding me about that show. I totally forgot to put that, like, on the list. And then, like, you just opened up a can of, like, Disney shows that just popped in my head. Like, Wizards of Waverly Place, Recess. Who remembers the Recess movie? Who remembers the Recess movie? I can actually remember going to the theater to see that. Ned's, this was, not Disney, but it was, another live-action series. Ned's Declassified, Ned's Guide, or Declassified Guide to Survival, or something like that. Uh-oh. This is the bad part about poison types now. It's like, now I'm gonna have ghost types popping up, too. Let's see. Or, like, That's So Raven. That's a classic. That was, oh, Sweet Life. I was gonna say, speaking of, like, crossover, shows that crossed over, or had crossover episodes. Sweet Life, Zack and Cody. That's So Raven. I just blanked on the one I was Hannah Montana. That was the one that had a crossover episode with it as well. Kids Next Door. Fucking, that was fire. Kids Next Door was so good. She was the reason Plus was created. Iger wanted a service for other stuff other than that. That makes sense. The body double and voice double at the end of the movie. Yeah, no, I remember that. The one at the end of the movie. Oh my gosh. Kids Next Door. Sweet Life on Deck was the best show on Disney at the time, not the Hotel Life. No, I think I agree with you. I liked the On Deck one more than I did the Sweet Life. Because the Sweet Life one never made sense to me, because, like, dude, had any kid acted like that, like those two kids did, and with all the chaos and damage they caused, they would have been kicked out of that hotel so fucking quick. Like, and their mom would have been, like, fired immediately because of it. And it's like, you think about it, it's like, how the hell did they, like, not ever get, like, fined or fired or, like, kicked out? You're in a hotel. On Deck was hysterical. Yeah, no, it's like, On Deck was pretty good, because it was like them going to different places. That's where Debbie Ryan got her start, wasn't it? Because I was going to say, Wizards of Waverly Place, Selena Gomez got her start. Lizzie McGuire, that was like for Hilary Duff. That was Hilary Duff, right? That was Lizzie McGuire? I think that's Hilary Duff. I was going to say, speaking of Sweet Life, Zack and Cody, and Sweet Life on Deck, I just thought about, like, the one that played, London Tipton, Brenda's Song. I saw a picture of her recently. First off, did not realize she married, I cannot remember the actor's name, the one from Home Alone. Kevin McAllister's. But they have, like, several kids together, and she is a huge Lakers fan. It is wild. That's how I saw the video of her, like, the Lakers, her, like, freaking out and explaining, like, some of the things going on to, like, her husband. And I was like, bro, when did they get married? Like, because I remember, like, the guy from Home Alone got really bad into drugs, and, like, he was, like, not in a good place. You know, the traditional, like, you know, childhood actor kind of syndrome. And then he cleaned up, and I remember, like, seeing him on a Mark Rober video with the second version of the glitter bomb package for, Thieves. And then, Culkin. Yeah, Kevin McCulkin? Yes, they did announce it. They wanted privacy. Yeah, no, like, they have, like, 2 kids now and everything. I was like, what the hell? It's like, shit. But, like, from what I've heard, like, they are, like, one of the best couples, like, you see in, like, the whole, you know, of actors and stuff, because they're, like, genuinely, like, you know, care for each other. They love their privacy. They love, like, just like that. And I was like, that's good for them. That's so good for them. Because, like, I mean, to be honest, like, I found out, like, I think, Brenda's Song has, like, 2 masters and stuff. It's kind of a wild change from, like, her character, London Tipton, in terms of, like, personality and stuff, and it's just like, dude, like, yeah, because, like, every time I saw Brenda's song, it's like, you know, like, in videos and stuff, it's like, the first thing I would think of was, like, London Tipton. Koken's gonna be in Fallout. He's gonna be in the Fallout 2 series? Wait, Bond, are you serious? Is he seriously gonna be in the Fallout 2 series? Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Oh, wait, I'm trying to think what role they would give him from Fallout 2. An overseer, maybe? Because I couldn't see him being a villain. Like with the Brotherhood of Steel or anything like that. Because I think, if I remember correctly, Brotherhood of Steel was like the main villains in Fallout 2, weren't they? Oh, that's so cool. That actually made me smile. That made me smile so quickly. I was like, oh my gosh, that made me smile so big, so quickly. The New Vegas is the... Oh, okay, he's gonna be one of the companions? Nice! Macaulay Culkin, thank you, Jeremy, for correcting me on how to say this name properly. I do appreciate that, actually. I realized I said his name wrong. I was like, I wonder if anyone noticed. The answer was yes. Jeremy caught quickly. I said his name completely wrong. Let's see. Season 3 already renewed. Really? Oh, shit. Okay, I liked the Fallout series. I wasn't, like... If you're going, like, you know, one-for-one to, like, the series, like, the gaming series and stuff, okay, it wasn't, like, a perfect, like, match, but I still liked it. I thought it was really well done. Especially, like, a good, like, live-action adaptation. Season 2 was announced in December, and he's just suffering. To be honest, I knew about Season 2, but I didn't realize that, like, I didn't remember what it was, like, which game it was. Also, I was like, I don't know if you guys are noticing, like, I keep itching my nose right now. It's like, crap, the allergy meds apparently are knocking off here. Whatchamacallit. But, yeah, no, it's like, yeah, see, I'm glad they're gonna do a Season 2, to be honest. I'm actually, frankly, very happy about that, because, like, how they ended Season 1 was good. Season 1 was generally, in my opinion, very good. And I think they, like, did a fantastic job in terms of adapting the game to a live-action series. I think they did an awesome job on that. New Vegas is gonna be a cool one. I'm actually excited, because that is a really good, like, series. Game-wise, I mean. So, like, that would be really cool to see that adapted to a, like, a show. Because Fallout, as much as I would love to see a movie for Fallout, I think a series is better. Is that? You're not shiny, right? Are you? Oh, what the hell? That's shiny? I don't have enough points. Dude, you put too many points in it. Okay, we got another shiny. That's kind of cool, though. Let's go. We got 4 shinies. Let's go. At the very end of the sandwich, too. Okay, it's like... The only reason I thought that was maybe shiny was I was looking over here, and I was like... Wait, does that look slightly different? Because I was looking for yellow leaves. And I was like, is it me, or does that look, like, slightly off from, the, I am forgetting the Pokemon's name. I'm actually gonna go look at the Pokemon name because I cannot think of it. Weeping Bell. I was like, is that like... He does not look shiny at all. Okay, I guess he's like an off-green in the body. Thanks for clipping that, Jeremy. I appreciate it. If I had to guess, I'd say he'll be Arcade Ganon, an Enclave Remnant. Ooh, that would be a good role for him. I think I'd actually be fine with that role for him, because I think that'd be good. Oh, actually, since these are our 4 shinies we've gotten so far, let's see if any of them have a... Oh, this has a mark. A Cloudy mark. Lunchtime mark. Uncommon mark. Well, we got 3 out of 4 marks on this. Let's go. Also, let's move these guys a little bit so that way, like, we know which ones are today. Okay, so we got that. Except here, by the way I signed always locks in a twice, never failed. They canceled my assigned zone because they oversold. I do remember you telling me about that. The assigned oversold one. Or zone one, I mean. Oh, man. Dude. I can't believe I just got a random shiny I was not expecting. Oh, I'm gonna put Weeping Bell on the board now. Like, speaking of which, I'm like, speaking of that, I should probably put him on the board here, because we technically did catch him shiny. Weeping Bell, Weeping Bell, Weeping Bell, Weeping Bell, where are you? Yeah, that shiny is so hard to tell, and I wonder if I may have, like, passed one before and not realized it. It's, like, slightly off green. It's the best way to describe that. Victory Bell has a pretty nifty shiny, to be honest. I actually like it shiny. And then we need to put Weeping Bell. Into here. Because we got a random shiny I was not expecting tonight. Though, ironically enough, we're going to go for another grass type, and we're going to go for Chikorita real quick. And then we'll come back for, whatchamacallit. So you're going to get assigned? I appreciate it, Jeremy. I appreciate you doing that, dude. You know, I'm surprised we haven't seen this week. That's usually here for our Shiny Hunt streams is Madam. I hope they're doing okay. Like, we've, like, met, and especially starting doing the Shiny Hunts, we've met so many, like, new people, like, in the streams. And, like, we've grown this little community even more, which, like, not one, so it just makes me happy in general. But it's, like, it's nice just meeting all these new people and going, like, oh, this is a really cool people. Oops, I forgot to. I was like, oops, I accidentally did that. I meant to put, Weeping Bell. Like, not put, just make Weeping Bell disappear. Oh, man. It is kind of crazy just, like, how much, as a community, we have grown. And it's nice. I mean, again, like, we're at, what, like, 375 followers now? Like, you would have told me a couple years ago, starting to stream, I would have almost 400 followers, and, like, people who, like, generally love to come watch the streams and just chillax. I would have been like, maybe, and I'm not gonna push my luck. But now it's like, oh, that's true. I really do. I got some really chill people in my chats, and you guys generally make me happy, and I appreciate you all. I really do. I do appreciate you guys. Like Bondo coming in, dropping these random facts, but like some like fire facts. Jeremy coming in with the K-pop facts. You got like Stella who comes in and like has fun with us and like cracking me up. You know, also because I know her like in real life, but like she's also really fun because like she makes chat a lot of fun. We got GPA who comes in, we talk about Pokemon. We got like Eli who comes in, talks about Pokemon. Litton talks about Pokemon. Madam and I like Madam like making the jokes about Snom, which has made me laugh really hard, and now that's become a thing anytime like we talk about Snom. And it's just like, yeah, I appreciate you all. That was 3 lettuces, right? Not 4. I hope that was 3. But yeah, no, you guys have made this like really enjoyed it, like stream. And like right now with like how much free time I have, I have been thinking about like streaming more, just to kind of like, you know, make it more fun for you guys. Like again, I'll probably start streaming on TikTok maybe by next week, and we'll do the Pokemon TCG Pocket battles, like doing rank battles and stuff. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, like, it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, okay, I gotta like think if I want to do it or not. But I'm excited for it. So, oh man. Yeah, and maybe I'll like, you know, do like when I stream on like, like for Shiny Honey on like Twitch, I'll do also on YouTube or Kick as well. Oh, why am I going 2 frames a second? Okay, we're looking for, like, the, like, fall-ish, like, ripe pear. one shiny Chikorita, but I definitely need to finish the line. Are you shiny? I think it's like a lighter brown for Sawsbuck, right? Hold on. Oh, no, don't kill the Chikoritas. Don't kill the Chikoritas. Don't kill the Chikoritas. I cannot afford to kill more of those. I think I actually like went over when I was like knocked out before stream. Hold on. What does Sawsbuck's shiny look like? I'm actually like really interested in that. What does Sawsbuck's shiny look like? I know Litton and Madam have said it before, but I cannot remember off the top of my head if it was a lighter brown or a darker brown for them. Lighter brown. It's like an orangish brown. Okay, so I'm looking for like an orangish brown versus just a regular brown. Because like we've seen the shiny Deerling, and that's just the flower on the head. That's an easy one to see, easy one to grab. I mean, hell, we got one last week by accident. Okay, you I know is really funny because it's just like it's his he turns like kind of like the same, kind of like a Chikorita. It's like same color actually for a shiny Chikorita. Oh man, I'm trying to think of other shows that we were talking about. Like, we got into a whole show tangent, and then we kind of got into one show in particular. I'm trying to think of other shows I can, like, immediately think of. You know what I might do is just go side to side here, because I'm worried I'm gonna, like, get, like, a shiny Executor by accident. Let's go this way. Oh, I guess the shiny Executor can be on this side, too. Or Execute. Execute's like yellow eggs. Someone remind me to like close and open the game after this shiny hunt, because I think like I need to do that to kind of clear the like the cache basically. Man, what were some other really good shows? Like, I'm talking about, like, shows that, like, everyone watched. Like, yeah, again, like, Avatar: Last Airbender, that was a show everyone watched. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo, Samurai Jack. You had, I'm going through my head, like, of all... The Cubics was another one. I think I mentioned Cubics because I remembered that one from, like, when I was, like, WB. I used to be on WB. Let's see. Got the original Pokemon. Okay, like, did anyone ever watch the old Pokemon show, like the anime, anime series? Like, I used to watch it all the way through X and Y's, and then the Sun and Moon one, I just didn't like the animation for it. It was too, like, derpy animation, in my opinion. That was just like, I kind of fell off it from there. Oh, we got a, one of those ones is like, do you want to buy followers or viewers? It's like, no. Let's see. Oh, I should have let Stella ban that one, because, like, Stella likes to do her, Banhammer. Her Harley Quinn banhammer. Let's see. What is another really good show? Bondo, like, brought up a lot of the ones I forgot about, like Bury Your Children, the X-Men anime series, the Ninja Turtles show. Man, how did I forget about those? Those are classics. Like, classic shows. Oh, man, what are some other ones that, like, were really good shows? Like, again, I can think of, like, Danny Phantom was one I used to watch a lot. Again, like, that was one of my favorite ones from Nickelodeon. Rugrats. How did I forget about Rugrats? Rugrats was another really big one. You had... Ooh. What other shows were there? There were so many shows growing up. I'm trying to even think, like, more Disney, because Disney's one we seem to be missing a lot. Like, That's So Raven. Does anyone remember... This is kind of, like, a little bit later, a little after. It was a spin-off series from, That's So Raven. Corey in the House. It's supposed to be, like, him in the White House. Like, I remember that show. It's wild to think what happened to the. If I remember correctly, like that got canceled because I think the actor for Corey got arrested. If I remember correctly, which is wild to me because I was like, I never would have imagined him like getting arrested. But I mean, like same time, like there's been like several characters. It's like the guy that wasn't That's a Raven, the male best friend. I think he also got arrested for like drugs or something else. He got in trouble with something. I don't remember what he got in trouble for, but I was shocked to hear it. It was like, bro, like, anytime I saw videos of him, like, out, you know, like, in, like, IRL and stuff, he was, like, such a chill dude, like, just such a, like, mellow dude, that it just surprised me to find out that he got arrested. And it was like, what the hell? Trying to think, who is another actor, or, like, another, like, classic, like, Disney show? Funny enough, Disney, the first thing that comes to mind is, like, a lot of, like, little kid shows, because, like, my sister, when she was, like, really young, we used to have to watch those, like Roly Poly Oly and stuff like that, PB&J Otters, like, when, like, during the summer, because, like, my parents would be at work, and then, like, you know, you got, like, baby sister who wants to watch something, and you're trying to keep, like, the little, you know, them entertained and all that. I can remember watching those, what was, like, I was gonna say Digital Circus, but Digital Circus is newer, but I do like Digital Circus. Hazmat Hotel, love that one, for newer shows here. Cause like newer shows like you like watch nowadays are like mostly on streaming services, not like on network or anything. I could think of shows that I did not like as well. Like Cartoon Network, Flapjack. Absolutely hate that show. I do not know why. Like, the characters drove me nuts. I did not like the show. I think the only character I really liked in that show was the whale, Bubby. That was the only character I liked in that show. The other show I could think of, like, I wasn't a big fan of, Chowder. I don't know why. Chowder never, like, I had a friend who loved Chowder, but, like, I just couldn't get into it. I don't know why. It was just, I could not get into that show for my life. I can think of another show I liked, though, actually, now that we're talking about that. Regular show. Got into that show semi-late. But, like, my friend got me into that because he used to watch it, like, while he was eating. And I was like, oh, this is a really cool show, actually. Another show I can think of, like, I got into as an adult versus, like, as a kid. King of the Hill. Not gonna lie, King of the Hill, very, like, as a kid, the humor goes over your head. But as an adult, it's really fucking funny. Kind of like Space Ghost Coast to Coast. That's another show, I would say, like, where I, like, as an adult, really got into the show. Space Ghost Coast to Coast is a fucking wild show. I mean, to be honest, it's like, I think Bondo talked about this, like, it reminded me of Howard Stern's, like, talk show. Like, Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Same kind of just crazy antics, same kind of just, like, what the fuck topics. Howard Stern was, like, one of those ones where I was like, what the hell is this show? Oh, crap, I did not jump that. I thought I jumped. Chowder was oddly the smartest show. Yeah, okay. Like, I didn't get into it, but it had some great, like, smart humor to it. I will agree with you on that, Bondo. Like, it was really smart. Like, there was some, like, genuinely, like, really well thought out jokes in there. I will say that now. I think I just didn't like the animation style for Chowder. That was the one thing. King of the Hill's being revived? Why? Like, are they, like, same cast, same actors, or are they doing, like, a whole, like, new crew? Like, part of me has hope for it, part of me is a little scared for it. Let's see. Bondo, you might remember the show. There was, like, I don't know if you guys remember, there was, like, that real-life show, it was, like, a reality show, but there was, like, a cartoon version of it, and it was with, like, comic book and cartoon characters. I think it was on Comedy Central. And it had, like, a superhero guy, this, like, princess, this weird animal dude? Cat? Maybe it was a dog. Like, a Betty, like, Boop type character. I swear, I want to say it was on Comedy Central. And it was kind of making fun of the whole real life like reality shows that were on MTV at the time. Drawn Together, thank you. Oh my gosh, okay. I like, as a teenager, I didn't really find it funny, but as an adult, like, my friend was watching it, and I was watching it with him, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually a lot funnier than I remember it being. And I was like, why is this so funny? They're going 10 years into the future. Oh, so Bobby's gonna be an adult now. Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm not against this, then. I thought they were like, gonna just, like, do the whole show, like, over. But I was gonna say, like, there was so much, like, funny jokes in, like, King of the Hill. I was gonna be a little bit sad about that. I Get Food and Tangent by Andy? Wait, what? Jeremy, what? Okay, so, like, not gonna lie, like, King of the Hill has some really good humor to it. Like, Dale, like, Dale never being able to, like, you can never understand him. You know, you know, like, I think it's, I don't remember what he's, like, the exact, like, dialect he's speaking, but, like, it's really hard to understand him. Unless you're, like, really trying to, like, hard. Boomhauser just being Boomhauser, and then, what was the name of the, I don't think that was, or was Dale? Wait, no. Wait, am I getting characters mixed up? Was Dale the one with the blonde hair was kind of hard to understand, or was Dale the one with the sunglasses with Pocket Sand? Because, like, I always laugh every time I think of Pocket Sand. I want to say Boomhauser was the guy that was in, like, the ex, like, military guy that was in the, like, in the tank top all the time, that, like, was kind of an idiot, and they always got, like, into weird situations. It's the easy way not to have, Luna and Lucy around. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, because I was gonna say, would they have Lucy, back? Or would they be too old in that sense? They have, like, probably moved away. Wait, what was the name of the wife in, that? Was it Peggy as well? Kind of like, Married with Children? Or am I, like, now starting to mix up shows? Dale was a smoker. Boomhauser was the impossible to understand. Bill was the thing. Okay, so I did mix up characters. Yeah, Dale cracked me up. Dale was, like, that, like, that crazy character. Just, like, he always, like, had some weird antics, which cracked me up. Bill was just Bill, but Bill was also funny in the sense of half the shit he got into. And Boomhauser, yeah, you couldn't understand him, but, like, it made you laugh. I don't know why. Okay, it was Peggy, so that's funny that they're, Peg and Peggy, that's right, because Peg was, technically, Married with Children. And then Bobby. Bobby. Bobby is, like, a wild-ass character, if you think about it. Who was Bobby's love interest? The girl next door? Her dad hated Hank and, Bobby, like, big time. Oh, man. And then you had, John Redcore, and then, of course, like, and technically his son, which was, I think, Dale's wife's son as well. Or, as well, that was, yeah, because, like, Dale kept saying, like, that kid was his, but, like, in a sense, you could definitely tell it was not his kid, because his wife was cheating on him. Oh my gosh, what was Boomhauser's job? I want to say, like, he was a mechanic or something, wasn't he? Or, like, machine shop? But I could feel like I was horribly wrong, because I remember Dale was, like a pest remover, like, pest control. Bill was a, like, hair cutter for the army, which was ironically funny, because he's bald. I forgot to hit the sandwich count. Hank, propane, and propane accessories. You only find out in the last episode? Wow, really? Time for more shows. Well, now I'm starting to mix up shows, Jeremy. It's kind of funny. I'm actually, like, straight up mixing shows up now. Like, where I was, like, mixing up names and stuff. I almost said, I was starting to think of Hey Arnold. I was trying to remember what the name of the friend was. The best friend for Arnold. I want to say Harold? I think Harold was his name. Double Dare. Legends of Hidden Temple. Okay. We were talking about Legends of Hidden Temple, and I was saying, I didn't think anyone ever won the grand prize by, like, doing the Silver Monkey idol, but apparently, Bondo was saying some teams did. I want to know how many teams won, Legends of Hidden Temple. Double Dare was a good show. And I will say that until the day I die. That was a good show. Oh, Nickelodeon. Speaking of the beast. Who remembers Are You Afraid of the Dark? Which genuinely has some scary ass episodes. Even as an adult, I've rewatched some of the episodes. I'm like, dude, fuck, that was actually scary as shit. I'm like, how the hell? This was a kid's show? Boomhouse is a Texas Ranger? Wild and Crazy Kids. What the hell was that one? I actually don't remember that one. Jeremy? Salute your shorts. Oh, what you call it? Bondo mentioned that one, and I asked him what that was, and he was explaining what that was. So I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that was a show. The neighbor was Connie. That's right, it was Connie. What was technically John Dale's son's name, but it was technically John's son, because he was cheating with Dale's wife. I can see the kid in my head, and to be honest, the kid was like as dumb as his in a sense his stepdad, Dale. They were both idiots. Because to be honest, Dale's son got into this as much shit as his, like, Dale did. It was kind of funny. Like, he was like a carbon copy of Dale, but not biologically related, which was like wild to me. Tailspin was a good show. Rescue Rangers, great show. Darkwing Duck was underrated. I love Darkwing Duck. Oh, you just remind me of another show and movie that was for it. That used to have a board game with it at the end of the movie. Gargoyles. Who remembers Gargoyles? I think that was Disney. Disney's Gargoyles, absolute classic. Absolute fucking classic. Loved that show. And movie. Tailspin, great one. DuckTales, great show. Actually, I'll even say this. The newer DuckTales, still really good. I watched the newer DuckTales. While I wasn't a big fan of the animation style they chose, I still liked the story they did. I thought they did an excellent job with the story, the growth of the characters. It was really good. I thought they did a great job. Camp Onawana, we hide it in our hearts, and we think about you, and it makes you want to fart. Actually, not gonna lie, Bondo, that made me think of another show, Camp Lazlo, that was another show I wasn't a big fan of back in the day. As an adult, I don't mind it now, but as a kid, or a teenager kid, I didn't really like it. But Camp Lazlo, that was an interesting show. Goof Troop was a good one. Emperor's New School, that's another show I can think of. Man. Yeah, that one's like, Rescue Rangers, that was so good. I remember the movie Rescue Rangers. Gummy Bears, I forgot about that. Okay, funny enough, is it bad when I read Gummy Bears, the first thing that comes to mind, though, is Care Bears? I'm gonna ask Crystal this on stream on Wednesday for Fortnite. But she used to love Care Bears as a kid. And I can remember one day, she went to, like, dance class, and my dad and I had just gotten a new Nerf gun. And we lined up her Care Bear toys, and we were, like, having a little firing range. And she came home and saw us, like, doing this firing range in the living room, and she got so mad at us. I wonder if she still remembers that. Man, I can't believe Boomhauser was a Texas Ranger. That throws me off. Camp Onawana. Joseph was Dale's son. Joseph, thank you. Yep. Let's talk about live-action Gargoyles. Bondo, they're gonna do a live-action Gargoyles. Okay. Part of me feels that's not gonna do well, but part of me also kind of looky if they animate it right, would be sick. Like, I would not be against a live-action Gargoyles if they do a good job with the animation. LMAO, I remember that's too, Bondo. GTFO was the crap chowder. Yes! Oh my gosh, okay. I do remember that one. That's what I've heard. Debunked. Nope, no debunked Disney dropped funding. They picked it up in favor of live-action Emperor's New Groove. Hold up. Movie or show? Jeremy, live-action Emperor's New Groove. Because, like, if they do the show, I guess that would be Emperor's New School. But if they do Emperor, okay, I was saying there's 2 movies that like if they did live action, they have to do it justice, and I would be mad if they fucked it up. It was live action Stitch, which I'm gonna go see on Friday. So I'll let you guys know how I think about it. And live action Emperor's New Groove. Those are my 2 favorite Disney movies. And if they fuck up live action Emperor's New Groove movie, will be mad. Beyond mad, actually. I will be livid. Cause okay, so I have watched Emperor's New Groove so many times. At one point, I could actually say the line, or every line in the movie, word for word, in order, without even, like, watching them, like, without, like, the scenes playing in front of me. I can remember a good friend of mine in swim club, when I was in college. We became friends, like, when we went on, it was my first year with swim club, and we were doing our Tahoe trip. And we get to Tahoe, and my group got there a little late, but we were waiting for one more group, because we were waiting for the last group before we figured out the rooms. And, they had Emperor's New Groove on. And I, under my breath, was saying the line, it was during the line, with, like, the dinner scene, where Kutku gets changed into the llama. And I'm saying the line for Kronk, and then all of a sudden I hear somebody say the line for Yzma. And I look around, and I see the other person looking around because they heard me say Kronk. And we keep saying the lines, and we're just staring at each other. We're not even staring at the TV. We're not even staring at the thing. And somebody has, at this point, muted the TV because they realized we're saying it line for line perfectly. We became very good friends after that because, like, we were laughing. We're like, you like this movie too? We're like, oh, hell yeah, your new best friend in this club. I wonder how they're doing. I haven't talked to them in years. At least I was right. It was a thing at one point. Yeah, it's true. That sells that. Oh. I gotta catch up on chat. You guys have, like... Hold on. I gotta catch up on chat here for a second. You guys have... that's what I heard. Debunked, no. They picked up new pursuit. Movie, I used to work for Disney. I still talk to people, LMAO. So you still got the connections, Jeremy. Hence the magic of my name. That sells that. They wanted $400 million for Gargoyles. Execs laughed at that. And Iger put $250 million for Emperors. They better not do a bad job with that. I would actually be pissed if they fuck up Emperor's New Group, though. You definitely were right about Bondo, about the Gargoyles. I would have been interested in a Gargoyles revival, though, like, or live action. Especially if they did a good job with the, like, CGI for the Gargoyles, not like CGI for the dwarves in Snow White. Let's see. Disney scrapped it, as usual, like they always do. They also paid Pedro Pascal for an additional $50 million for Fantastic Four. Really? I didn't know they paid him an extra. That's right, because he's supposed to be Mr. Fantastic, right? Jeremy? Supposedly, okay, super old show. Ghost Rider was a good show. Okay, so I never saw that live, but I did watch that when I got older. My dad showed me the episodes. That was a good show. Ghost Rider was a good show. I will admit that. It's supposed to be 2029 for Emperors, but if they scrap it, I will laugh. I mean, they scrapped the live-action Tangled because of how bad Snow White did, Jeremy. I think it's going to depend on how well Stitch does. If Lilo and Stitch live-action does well, they might continue with the other one. Oh, I got something. Hey! To a Millie Bro, is that how you say your name? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Fire Nation. To M Libro. Lilibro? Wait, 2 AM Lilibro. 2 AM Lilibro? I am trying to make sure I say this correctly. If you... But how are you doing today? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Fire Nation. We got Fire Nation cookies on the left and cactus juice on the right side. Enjoy some snacks and welcome to the Fire Nation. Hope you're doing well and welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? How's your day going? And how was your weekend, I should say? You're playing Violet right now? Ooh, are you shiny hunting or are you just playing the game currently? And if so, if you're just playing the game, what is your current team? Or if you're shiny hunting, what are you shiny hunting currently? Let's... Beakman's World, Mr. Wizard. Ooh, those are good ones. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill. You just got the DLC? Ooh! Oh, you're playing the Kitakami right now, then? Because I'm guessing, yeah, if you just got DLC, you're probably doing Kitakami first. What team are you running right now in the game? Beekman was about science on meth. Yeah, no, I do remember the show actually, Jeremy, and you were 100% right. That was science on meth. Oh my gosh. But 2am, like yeah, like how are you enjoying the game, and then also how are you enjoying the DLC? I actually like the DLCs they did for this. I like the stories they did for it. They actually like weren't super short, but they weren't super long. It's really fun. Nice, I'm glad. My question to you is, because I asked this to a lot of our new viewers, and anytime that someone follows and views, what is your favorite Pokemon and what is your favorite shiny Pokemon? Because I know sometimes people's favorite shiny Pokemon is not their favorite Pokemon, but they just like the shiny of that Pokemon a little bit more, or something like that. And so you just finished the Kitakami section? Okay. So you're about to do Blueberry Academy then. I think I like the Blueberry Academy. I'm actually in the Blueberry Academy section right now, doing the shiny hunting here. Yeah, so like for me, both my favorite Pokemon and favorite shiny Pokemon are Umbreon, as you can see right below me. I got my little mascot here, just snoozing away. He's just chilling, vibing for the shiny hunts. Also Saturday shows. What the hell? Did it start at 6:30? No kids. Wait, what show started at 6:30 on a Saturday? Jeremy, I do not remember a 6:30 a.m. show. I remember 7. Which also, by the way, who the hell wakes up at 7 a.m. on a Saturday? Except for kids that maybe have, like, practice or a game, and they have to get up early and they can watch it while they're getting ready. Toonami back in the day went until... Oh, okay, no, Toonami used to go until 5:30. That was, like, more for the teenagers. Yu Yu Hakusho on Toonami. Dragon Ball Z. Man. Good times on those shows, man. Yu Yu Hakusho was such a good show. I loved that show. Especially the Dark Tournament arc. Woo! Love that show. Oh, man. Yeah, because Toonami used to kind of, like... Before they really got into Adult Swim, Toonami used to go till 5:30, but that's when they used to bring on, like, what was the... Oh, shit. Bondo, you said the anime name. Black Butler. No, wait, no, not Black Butler. That's a different anime. It was the giant robot. And then, like, the maid was, like, a android that somehow paired with a robot, and then, like, everyone lost the memories of the past, and, like, no one remembered how the world used to be. Shiny, Gligar, and Espeon. Ooh. So, wait, is Espeon your favorite Pokemon, or also one of your favorite shiny Pokemon? Shiny Gligar is fire, though. Shiny Gligar, excellent choice. Excellent choice. I mean, there's mostly no wrong choice for a shiny. If you said a shiny Garchomp, I'd be a little concerned. Or shiny Gengar, not the Mega Gengar. I'd be a little concerned. But, like, I would say, like, then everyone, yeah, everyone's got to, like, there's no wrong answer on a shiny Pokemon. Or shiny Pokemon in general. Espeon's your favorite? Nice. Espeon's a good Pokemon choice, to be honest. You have a shiny Garchomp? Okay, when it's Mega Shiny Garchomp, though, his shiny does at least, like, look different, which is nice. I will give him that. Though, I would have loved if they kept the shiny colors from Gible and kept it through the entire line. Like that blue and yellow. Like, I think that would have been a really cool Garchomp colors. Shiny Espeon's a good one. I like that green. So, it's funny, we talked about this on a different stream, 2am. Also, 2am, if you have, like, a nickname you'd like me to call you by or anything like that, feel free to let me know. You see, like, Magic, I call him Jeremy, because he asked me to, he has to go by Jeremy. So, yeah, I have no problem, like, saying nicknames and stuff. But we talked about how, like, most of the times, like, green shinies are, like, it's a hit or miss, but, like, Espeon's green shiny is definitely a really good shiny, and I like it. It's that, like, interesting green that's, like, really cool looking, in my opinion. It's such a nice shiny. And it's like, whew, can't argue with a shiny Espeon. No, it's like, my dad caught it and gave it to me. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool that your dad got you that. Oh, shit. It's funny, because I gave my sister, she's also like me, she likes shiny Umbreon, and I caught a second shiny Umbreon, and I gave it to my sister, for her, shiny. So, it's like, I do, like, that's such a wholesome, like, story, and also, like, wholesome that you have that shiny Espeon. Me and him be playing all the time. Nice. Does your dad have the same favorite shiny and favorite Pokemon, or does he have different favorites in a sense? Also, I'm surprised we've not found a shiny Chikorita here. Or shiny, like, any other Pokemon. Like, I've been going back and forth on this little cliff for, like, almost 30 minutes now. I thought we'd at least get maybe a shiny Executor or a shiny Execute. Maybe even the shiny Deer. Deerling or, Sawsbuck. It's like, what the hell is your name, sir? I was gonna say Stantler, I'm like, wrong deer. Wrong deer. Ironically enough, a green shiny, but wrong deer. He likes Rayquaza, that's how you spell it? Yeah. Yeah, you, close enough. You're close enough to the name. I understood who you were saying, though. So, Rayquaza has a really cool shiny, though. Rayquaza, like, we were talking about, like, I know we talked about this before on, stream. The shiny legendaries that have, like, really cool shinies, like Rayquaza, like, the black shinies are always, like, really clean, to be honest. Like, Rayquaza has such a clean shiny. And it's like a, what you call it, like, Charizard, like, shiny is really clean. It's like, they did such a good job on those shinies. Did I lose my sandwich? Nope, still got 20 seconds. Okay. Come on, Chikorita. We did get that shiny Greavard and, yeah, like, shiny Greavard at the very end of the sandwich before. So, and we got the shiny Weeping Bell at the very end of the sandwich tonight. So, like, can we get the shiny Chikorita or another shiny at the very end of this sandwich? Shiny. Shiny. I'm gonna say no, probably, nah. Maybe I need to go back and forth this way. I think I do need to go back and forth this way. I'm not, like, making them despawn fast enough. Alright, let's go ahead and reset this sandwich. Yeah, no, yeah, like, shiny Rayquaza just chef's kiss on that one. Side note, find it funny, Stacy is the same auditorium where in 2023 didn't go in favor of twice. Itzy was there last year, sells out in 20 minutes. Stacy not sold out, but it got better seats. I'll say my team after this bout. Yeah, go for it, 2M. I was gonna say, I mean, it makes sense. So you think about it. So, like, Twice, Itzy, all from, like, the, you know, big four, whereas, like, Stacy's from a smaller company. And it's more, like, in my opinion, like, a little more niche, to be honest, Jeremy. Make sure I didn't miss any message from Bondo on here. Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill. Okay, so what I think we'll do is we'll go back after Spinarak. And then, if anything, we might come back for Chikorita. I can't believe I was panicking about Stacy. I could have seriously waited till September. You probably could have, to be honest. Well, to be honest, it was kind of a fair point to worry about Stacy, in my opinion, Jeremy, because Stacy has gone up in popularity in the last, like year and a half, 2 years, especially thanks to KCON. So, like, you know, they've gone to KCON, like, 2 times in a row now, and they're not going this year, ironically enough, but, because I'm thinking about they're on their tour at that time period. Yeah, Bubble was a good one. I became a fan of Stacy at KCON 2022, but that's also because I really like the song Beautiful Monster. And, like, Beautiful Monster made me become a fan. And I was, like, really enamored with it. Okay, so last time we did a poison sandwich. Let's do a bug sandwich this time. Maybe that will be better. What does Bug need? Bug needs... What does Bug need for the ingredient? It is... Also, what the hell is going on in my group chat right now? Cherry tomatoes. Ooh, this could be interesting. Let's say that again, just to be safe. That song, I've traded half my Pokemon from Shield to here. Oh, nice! Using Pokemon Home, I'm guessing, right, 2AM? I have a lot of, like, Pokemon at home, but I just haven't really, like, moved them between the games, to be honest. Except for, I guess, when I did, like, my competitive teams, and I had to get Sneasler, Hisuian Sneasler, and Hisuian Typhlosion to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet from Legends Arceus, because I needed it for my competitive team when it was Regulation H. Nice. The song that got the beat... Excuse me. That got beat out of by Killing Me Good for trophies, I was happy and crying. Oh, you're talking about, Bubble, Jeremy? Allergy season is one of the roughest. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Ah, you. Yeah. It's like the color, like shiny colors for Spinarak. Because it goes from green to like that bluish pink. What's good about having a dad that plays is he plays Scarlet and he gave me the Pokemon I needed to complete. Oh, nice! I was about to ask you if your dad had the other version of the game, so that way you guys could finish the Pokédex. That's cute. Aww. So I had friends that like had Scarlet that helped me out with mine. To be honest, can I land this perfectly? Yes. Can I land this perfectly? Don't fuck up! Don't fuck up! Don't fuck up! Okay, I gotta restart that sandwich because even missing one causes the sandwich to not be the same. Cherry Tomatoes is such a hard one. They got a win for BB and a win for Cheeky Icy Thing. Oh, that's right, I do remember that. Yeah, that would have had 3 for Bubble. Geoho, First Bubble, to beat them. Oh, yeah. No, I do remember that. Okay. Your stream dropped off for 2 seconds. Really? It dropped off for 2 seconds? It's back now, right, though, right? No, like, lag or anything? Jeremy? Need to drink more water. That's cool, though. Like, that's cool that your dad, like, gets the opposite version so that way you guys can finish your Pokédex. Ah. Whereas, like, either I gotta find a friend that has the other version, or I've gotta, like, get both versions of the game. Oh, excuse me. Okay, this could be the last time I try, like, with this method. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do, the, old method I used to have to do, if you guys remember that. Let's see if I can do this. I think I've seen all the groups I want to see except NMix. Red Velvet ain't gonna go anytime. Yeah, no, I think your best bet would have been, like, SM Town, to be honest, dude. What if I could do this? The problem is, like, it's 9 cherry tomatoes. Oh, we still have to get the pickles and everything on here too, which is what concerns me more than anything else. Okay. Please land, please land, please land. Oh! Why is this more stressful than buying KCON tickets today? Okay. Cherry tomatoes, I think, are one of the hardest ingredients to use. who did that rough, buddy? Oh, it was 2 AM. That was well played. Well played. We got all the tomatoes, so damn, that was stressful. I forgot how bad bug sandwiches are. I'm not paying for 1/4 of... Yeah, I don't blame you. It's not even 1/4, man. You're paying for 3/5. Itzy was 4, but they won't be on tour for a while. Yeah, no, that's... You kind of had to do that, to be honest with Itzy. Plus, they don't come on... I've seen them as all 5 at 2 years of KCON, but, like, that was the first time I got to see them for a full concert. I'm glad they're bringing back, Icy to, whatchamacallit, to their set list. Oh, crap. Hey, I was like, what did I just do? I have to do this. Okay. Oh, sugar. What does C-Dot's shiny look like? C-Dot, what is your shiny? Is it normal? Is it hard? That doesn't sound right. Alright. Oh, we're gonna go up to a C-Dot here and, like, I'm gonna, like, see what shiny looks like real fast. Like, look up the shiny. Or, okay, you I know it's, like, pink cutie fly. Heracross is pink. There's a lot more bug types here. Shit, maybe I should have done poison. That's also pink for its Rumby. Wait, is that yellow or pink? No, it's yellow. Oh, what is your Pokemon? Swaddle. What's Swaddle's shiny look like? Swaddle, Cerebi. And I need to see its evolutions. Okay, it's got dark green leaves and dark orange feet. And then its evolution is like an off-color green, and its eyes are orange. And then C-Dot. I forgot how was C-Dot bug? That was grass. What the hell? Why was C-Dot still there? It's like an orange, but I have to look at the OG. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's like a slight orange. You were right, 2 a.m. You're on the last 2 Elite 4 members? Nice! Dude, you're speed running that, let's see. I actually remember seeing all the stuff from 2023 KCON. Let's see. Let me move over here so, like, all these things start spawning in. Let's see. I laughed. This one dude tried it out for the dream stage from Wannabe, got rejected, but they kept recruiting and announcing people. The guy kept dancing after he got rejected. Yuna winked at him, and it was so funny. He got escorted. I did see that. Yeah. I did remember that, actually. Yeah, that's right. They had the dream stage for that. I want to be me. Oh, shit. What are you? Oh, shit. I forgot about the final evolution on that guy. What is this? Like, okay, it's like off yellow as well. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, he got noticed by Yuno though, so like that's a huge plus. I mean, the man did get noticed. So he succeeded in A-Way. Not the way, but A-Way. Ah, there's the pop-ups. That actually scared the crap out of me because I was like looking down at these guys. Okay, again, Rumby is gonna be like pink for the body. Oh no, not Surskit's a hard shiny. That's like an off, really hard to tell off blue. As soon as I saw Surskit, I was like, oh no, that's right. It spawns over here too. I should have done a poison sandwich. And like the only thing I would have had to worry about is Weeping Bell at that point. Oof. Well, we gave ourselves a little bit of a challenge this time. I mean, I am after mainly Spinnerack, but it's funny. I had to get a charger. I'm playing while watching Twitch. Ah, no problem. No worries. Hey, don't worry. When I watch a lot of like other like streamers and stuff, 2 a.m. I also do the same thing. I'm usually gaming. I'm usually like doing Fortnite. Or I'm doing shiny Spinnerack. So out of left field. Hey, yo, we got our shiny Spinnerack. That should finish the Spinnerack line. Once I catch him. Oh, we're at 5 sandwiches. I gotta put that up. There we go. And we're at 5 shinies tonight. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I was gonna say, I agree with you. I always do that too. Hydrogun? Are you talking about me, or are you talking about, for, 2 a.m., Jeremy? Like, because remember, I'm trying to do the shiny living dex, Jeremy, but I'm trying to also catch all my shinies. So that way, like, I, like, have, like, the trainer name on them. Unless it's, like, a shiny legendary, which I might need, but, like, again, I'm only doing the regular shiny decks, no legendaries, just because a lot of the shiny legendaries for Scarlet Violet are locked. So, yeah, I still remember I need it on the start timer. Wait, what do you mean start timer, Jeremy? Oh, that yawn came out of nowhere. I was trying to stifle the hell out of it. I was like, that was actually kind of painful. was gonna say, what was I gonna say here? Yeah, I play like a lot of games while I'm doing. I'm usually doing Pokemon. I'm usually playing. I might be playing usually like Pocket TCG at that point, and battling. Yeah, so like, again, probably starting next week, I'll like do 1 day a week where I stream on TikTok, guys, with the Pocket TCG battling. For now, though, again, Shiny Hunt streams and Fortnite with Chaos Squad will always be on Twitch. I'm never gonna take those off here. Like, if I did on, TikTok, it would be like after I can get a stream code, so that way I can stream both, on both platforms at the same time. Mostly because, this is the my original home for streaming, so we're never gonna change that. I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you down. I'm on that grind. Yeah, it's understandable. Hey, you're in it for the biscuit, as that old phrase goes. I'm in it for the biscuit. Ooh. Oh shit! I ran into that spinner rack. Oh, I want to run into. Oh yeah, no worries, 2am. I'll say, yeah, if you want to let us know who your team is real quick before you hop off, go for it. Otherwise, we'll hopefully see you. I'll be streaming again on Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Fortnite with the Chaos Squad. It's gonna be with Amber, Crystal, and Stump. We're gonna try to redeem ourselves from last week, because last week's streams were rough because of how many sweats we ran into. This week, hopefully, we can get some. We can do some of the memes we wanted to do last week. I remember you on the start on the timer. Oh, okay, that's what you're saying, Jeremy. I understand what you're saying now. The entire season is, yeah, like, I keep having mixed feelings about it. There's times where I really like the season, and there's times I really do not like the new Star Wars season of, Fortnite. It's kind of a 50-50. It depends on, like, how well I'm doing in the matches. I'm getting my butt whooped. Whew. I play on comp on Fortnite, so I'm pretty good. Nice! Wait, what rank are you? What rank are you, 2am? Because like last time I used to do comp with one of my mods. That's with Scap, who I used to do comp with. We haven't played comp in a minute. I gotta text him, see if he wants to play comp one these days. But I got up to, I think, platinum was where I was at. I had to ask, where are you at though? Like comp wise, I'm very interested to see like if you're in the Unreal. Also, do you do zero build or do you do build mode? Because like. Myself, since I play on, console, I do zero build because it's a nightmare to edit on console for me. I don't got them reaction speeds. As much as I would love to, like, try to get to those speeds, it's like, man, I've seen the hours people have to put in just for, like, the edits. Ooh, I am impressed with people in build mode. It's like, damn. You know what? I bow down to them. I don't play ranked, so like silver, but I peaked at diamond. Ooh, congrats on that though. Shit, you were higher than I was. I think diamond was higher than platinum. I was gonna say that's fucking wow, dude. You played build, yeah. See, you definitely in zero, but you still be whooping me left, right, and center because you probably could like easily like you wouldn't have to worry about me like building my own cover and stuff. Have you played the new season yet? And if so, what do you think of the Star Wars season? Ponyard? Ooh. What's up, the Ferret King? I like that name. I like that name. Hold up. The Ferret King. Like, low-key, like, Ferret King, hope you're doing well. Like, trade for a different shiny. Say, I probably won't trade for one just because, like, I'm trying to do a shiny dex right now. I'm trying to catch all my Pokemon for it. But, Jeremy, you like other shiny Pokemon. You have shiny Pokemon that you can trade. Probably. Jeremy might be down for one. Magic Slippers, I mean. Yeah, I guess, what shiny are you looking for? Shiny Ponyard's a good shiny, too, actually. I have that, for the, because I think I fished I'm pretty sure I fished the line for King Gambit now. But Shiny Ponyard is such a good shiny. Very cool looking, to be honest. It's that blue Power Ranger. Ooh, with a sleepy mark. All your shinies are VGC build now, Jeremy? Like, is there a shiny you're looking for, Ferret King? Because if I have the extra shiny that you're looking for, like an extra one of it, I might be willing to like quickly trade you for it after the sandwich ends here in about 20 minutes. You don't care what shiny to give back? Okay. So, I mean, if you're willing to wait 20 minutes, man, I could give you a shiny that I have. I did get some extra shinies. Oh, I could probably give you a shiny Paldean Tauros I caught last week. I caught some extras. I caught 3 of them last week, so on stream. So yeah, if you want to wait like 20ish minutes, I wouldn't mind giving you a shiny Paldean. You're not looking for... Hey, Ponyard's a well, it's not competitive right now. I think in Regulation G. Regulation G is more on, I don't think I've actually seen King Gambit for, Reg G. Oh, no, we're not Reg G anymore. Reg I now. With the two, restricted Pokemon. I'm still trying to get used to having 2 restricted for the ranks. Well, not ranked, competitive. No, it's just the regular, Paldean, regular, version. I haven't gotten the shiny for either one of those yet. That is on my bucket list, though. One day I'll get that. One day I shall get the Aqua and the Fire, Paldean Tauros. I'm gonna just stay. Alright, sounds good, 2 AM. Your team is Garchomp, Miraidon, Urshifu, Persiker, Blissey, and... Ooh, that's a good team. And to be honest, 2 AM, that could almost be a comp team, to be honest. Like, I think actually, wait, is that only 2 restrict? Hey, no worries, Farrakhan. Figured I'd throw the offer out to you. So... but I hope you do find a good shiny for your trade, and I hope you get a shiny that you don't have yet, so that way you get an extra shiny. Well, not an extra shiny, but shiny you don't have yet, so you can like add it to your like shiny dex if you're trying to do a shiny dex. Let's see, like Garchomp, Rhydon, Urshifu, Persiker, Blissey, Samazetta. Yeah, because I think only like Persiker you can't put on a comp team, because I think it has to be, besides the legendaries, it has to be available in Scarlet Violet. Does it? Actually, I have to double check the regulation, like the team comps. I was gonna say, I asked you Fortnite question, Andy. Oh, wait, what'd you ask me? I'm not looking. Are all your trying VGC builds? I just woke up and touched for nothing out of pocket, or do I get Mondo? Oh, I see what you're saying, Jeremy. I think Touch, because that is a really popular like song, man, and I mean, like, literally, in my opinion, it's one of Cat's Eye's best songs, and especially compared to like the new Gnarly. I'm not a fan of the new song, but the new Mando, that is customizable. Oh, Death Jar Jar or Mando? Ooh. Okay, Jeremy, that's actually kind of rough. Also, let me just make sure this isn't shiny. Mando, you can customize to make it like your own personal Mando. But then Death Jar Jar is just so fucking wild and funny. I mean, to be honest, both will be in the shop eventually again. You know what? If I were you, I would say the customizable Mando. I just caught a shiny. Ooh, shiny, Salamis shiny. Nice. There, I got the emotes. Jar Jar has XP, stupid wall. Oh yeah, the XP wall, I forgot about that. Yeah, maybe just do Mando then, dude. I got a shiny. Ooh, so you got Ceruledge and Salamis. Wait, did you just get those back to back? 2 AM? Cause that's wild. Oh shit. Man is Thursday. Wait. Oh, Mando is Thursday? Okay. I thought he was already in the shop. I mean, I guess, I'll say, do it this way then, Jeremy. If you can unlock the XP for Jar Jar before Thursday, do Jar Jar. But if you get to Thursday and you haven't gotten Jar Jar's, like, XP wall, maybe do Mando. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if Death Jar Jar will come back then because it's behind an XP wall. Maybe just do Death Jar Jar. because Manda's gonna be back in the shop regardless. But the problem is, I don't know about like the XP, like walled ones. Like I don't know that's like a limited time only kind of situation. Oh, you caught those just today? Okay, Tim. I thought you were like saying you got both those back to back. I was like, damn. I was gonna say that's some awesome luck right there. Like shiny hunt luck. Like to be honest, shiny hunting can be some skill, but it's also that's more like being able to recognize the shiny. Shiny hunting is definitely 100% or 90% luck, because you just gotta get lucky that you find it. The skill comes in identifying a shiny, like being like, oh, that's a shiny. Like earlier when I got the shiny Weeping Bell by pure chance, and I was like, is that shiny or not? Because it looks slightly a little different from a Weeping Bell I saw in the background. I mean, Jeremy, also thank you again for clipping that, dude. That was really funny, because I was sitting there going like, is it? I was like, because generally, like, when I looked at Weeping Bell's like shiny spray, I was like, oh, they like look the same as their like major spray. It's just a slightly off green. Jar Jar, oh, you're saying May 22nd, Mando. Well, I mean, do you think you'll pick up both skins then, Jeremy? Because you have time with Jar Jar? Or do you think, like, you're just gonna only get one or the other? Right now, I mean. Because in that sense, I would say you do the Jar Jar, because, I mean, you're already doing the XP stuff. You might as well, like, get it because you got the XP and all that. Hold on, let me drink some of my energy drink here. But it's like, yeah, that's the way I would do it. Like, if it's very exclusive and you don't know if it's going to return to the shop ever in the future, I'd say go with that skin. If you know it's for sure going to come back to the shop in a later date, like Mando, then I would say, like, okay, you can just, like, pick and choose, and then just give it the other one when it comes back to the shop, you know, probably in, like, 6 months time period. But yeah, I would say, like, just depends on, like, your preference, Jeremy. With all Love Twice albums will drop any minute. There's no way I can get both. Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a damn good point, man. You're bringing up facts, my friend. You're bringing up facts, and it's too on point, man. Oh, it's just blowing my mind, man. Oh, man. Okay. So, funny story. This actually made me think of something. So, you guys know I went to the 1OK Rock concert on Friday. For those that follow me on Instagram, you guys saw the story where I went to 1OK Rock in SF at the Bill Graham Theater. And really cool concert, really awesome concert. At one point, I was in line, I was waiting with my friends, and this is while we were waiting for the rest of our group from Davis to show up because they were driving in that day. I had to use the restroom. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go walk over to the public library. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, walk over, use the restroom, and I'll come back. And I was like, I told my friend, like, hey, if you need to use it, then you can also, like, do that too. And he's like, yeah, I might do that. And I'm like, okay. So I walk over to the library. As I'm walking past this group, to get to the front entrance of the library, I happen to look over, and they are legit having a Pokemon card battle on the side of the library. And I wanted to laugh so hard when I saw it, because I was like, I was not expecting to just randomly see a Pokemon card battle on the streets of SF. And, like, mind you, I think they were betting on the match, too, because I swear I saw, like, a pile of money on the side. And I was like, when did I just start seeing gambling on Pokemon card battles? What the hell? On the way back, like, when I was, like, walking out of the library to go back to the line, I saw they were still battling, and I actually stopped to kind of watch it for a minute or two. I was, like, interested in what decks they were running. And I remember the guy was asking if I wanted in on a battle, and I was like, oh, no, I'm good. I'm just, like, I'm jumping back in the line for a concert. But I was like, I just kind of want to see what, decks you guys are using. I was just kind of cracking up. I was just like, what the hell? And I was just like, only in major cities can you walk somewhere, you're, like, in just a normal area, and you just see the most random things you would not imagine. Yeah, I would say just do save yourself some money then, Jeremy, because like if you're trying to get the like album right now and all that, just do the Jar Jar. Mando's gonna come back in the shop later, and you can pick up Mando like in a month or two's time period when you know like it's a little more available for you, and it won't cost as much, or it won't be as financially hitting as like right when before an album pre-order. So like I would say go ahead and do that, dude. Like that'd be your best bet then. Yeah, I thought they were about the same price. I didn't realize it was that big of. It was like Mando was like double the price. Yeah, because Mando being double the price, like yeah, no, yeah, just go with the just go with Jar Jar. I would say just go with the Jar Jar skin. Plus, Death Jar Jar is so fucking funny. It's so funny. It's just it's wild to me how cool, like funny they made that character. I wonder if Bondo's there, because, like, Bondo, like, last thing Bondo said was, like, Bill Nye, oh, no, but, yeah, I was, like, last thing he said was Bill Nye the Science Guy, and then I haven't seen him since then. Though, now I'm thinking about it, it is, like, 1 something in the morning for him, and on the East Coast, so, like, he's probably, like, sleeping right now. So, I'll have to say I know him on Thursday, because, like, Bondo's such a cool dude. Like, Bondo is such, like, an absolute homie. He cracks me up, dude. He cracks me up. With, like, just, like, the random knowledge alone is wild. But then, like, we talk about, like, different things, like Pokemon cards stuff and all that. It's like, dude, Bondo, such a homie, dude. Such a homie. Also, Rivals. I meant to ask him about Rivals, so, about, like, with the new season. And if what his thoughts were on the new, if he's having, the issues he was talking about with the new, update on Rivals. Because I think that went live this week. They alright. That's what you do. This is still my favorite Dahyun rap for Twice. You make me feel special. So Waddle and all that is like kind of a hard shiny because like you really gotta look at the face and like I guess like the leaves on its back. No, what was the question? Sorry, I realized you like I just realized like you had several messages here. I'm beginning to hate all this K-pop ITZY album Stacy concerts Twice come back like slow down LOL. I'm so glad I didn't get Idol's album No Way. To be honest, I didn't realize the new song dropped until you put that. You sent me that thing, Jeremy. I thought, like, that it was gonna be, like, another week or so, because, like, you know, we were just listening to the other one, Girlfriend, I think, my friends and I. Multiple listens before seeing to, like, title track, No. Anytime people hate JYP, point to the song and tell people, oh, yeah. You're talking about for, Feel Special, right? Yeah, because JYP does make some bangers. He makes some bangers for groups, to be honest. Okay, I'm thinking once this sandwich ends here, we'll do one more Shiny Hunt for the night, and then we'll call it. Give or take if we get it. So, we get Spinnerack, so that's cool. I mean, like, would love to get a second Spinnerack right now, or, like, one of these other ones shiny. Because technically, I've gotten Spinnerack's entire shiny line, because we got, Arachnidos, excuse me, shiny during the, type challenge, or no, during the 30 shinies in a single stream, challenge. That was such a rough challenge. There's no reason to hate him. The hate for him is stuff he did 15 years ago. Most people have moved on, and he would support every member Twice, especially Dahyun's movie. He really did. Yeah, he just really supported everyone. Like, like Loki. I know like a lot of people like wish for like Chewie to get like more you know ambassadorships and stuff because she hasn't really gotten any. And I don't know if that's just mainly like they haven't reached out asking for her to be the ambassador, or if like maybe she said no, or if JYP like has like basically said no for her on that because they want her to focus on something else. Like, she's, like, one that has, like, very few ambassadorships, and I would love to see her get more, to be honest. But that's, like, that could be a whole, like, a string of things. She got the Nike deal? Oh, shit. Good for her. I didn't know she got the Nike deal. Oh, shit. Good for her. Damn. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Chewy. Let's go. I mean, Zooey, like, literally, though, like, it's nice to see her coming out of her shell. Just signed with Jaguar. Really? Really? Oh, shit. I gotta look that up. I'll say, it was like, I was just thinking, like, with Chewy and, not Chewy, like, Momo just got that, like, really expensive perfume one. I only know about it because, like, it's expensive perfume because, my buddy Dylan was telling me his coworker gets that perfume, and she's like, oh, that's a very expensive brand of perfume. Like, really, really nice smelling perfume. And I guess the Momo's the ambassador of it, so it's like, oh, shit. I mean, it was like, yeah, like, I would love to see, like, yeah, because, like, Chewy's definitely, like, popped up on my list, like, a lot more, you know, like, especially since she's come out of her shell since her solo. Like, that solo album really skyrocketed her confidence, which is a good thing, because, like, she was so reserved and everything, like, it was, you know, you didn't get much interaction with her a lot of times, like, she was, like, very, stoic. But ever since her solo, she's come out of her shell, she's more expressive, she's more, like, you know, involved and everything, and even in the Time to Twices, I've noticed it, like, she's very active now, versus kind of, like, just being there on the side, almost. And it makes me really happy, because, like, she's a very talented person, you know, and, like, deserves, like, all the love. Oh, yeah, I remember her, the makeup brand she was doing, yeah, because it got really popular after she became the ambassador, right? Is that what I'm talking about with it blew up, I mean? Chewy's ambassador to make a land. Did you see Jiho and Nayeon and Jungyeon saying? Yeah, I saw that, where they're in the karaoke thing, right? For the newest Time to Twice. That made me laugh really hard. Nayeon was more interested in the choreo. Yeah, Nayeon was like, yeah, I was to say, was trying to do the choreo, not really focusing on the singing, which made me laugh really hard. Did you see that, Mina was just at the film festival? Starts with a C, I'm trying to remember. It's, like, a really popular one, like, very, like, renowned one. And I gotta admit, the black dress and everything she was in, shit, man, she looked like a princess. I was like, oh, shit. She looks like royalty. There's a really cool picture someone got where it's, like, kind of blurred a little bit. It could be an edit where they blurred everyone around her, and it's, like, focusing on her in the middle. And, like, where she's, like, in the focus. And it's like, dude, that's such a cool picture. Like, not gonna lie, if I was, like, a Mina bias, and I needed a new background for her, that would be my background. I mean, to be honest, I've been saving, like, Twice pictures, and, like, I'm gonna start, like, having them rotate, along with pictures I've taken from past concerts, for my background. Mostly to make it, like, change it up a little bit, because I've had the same background since 2022 now. Yeah, Kane's thing, yeah, okay, and then, and all the hate in 2023 for nothing, wait, what? 2023 for nothing, A-top hiding Mina, what? What are you talking about, Jimmy? I actually don't remember the whole thing with 2023. What? You actually do not remember that. Oh, stop hiding Mina. Oh, stop hiding Mina. Okay. Yeah, because Mina wasn't really doing any ambassadorships at the time, too, right? She and Chewy were kind of like, were both kind of like not very active with ambassadorships and everything, and sponsorships and stuff. I mean, they're also, like, besides Dahyun, who, like, I know she's technically, introvert, but she, like, when she's out in public, she very extrovert vibes when she's out in public. But, like, I would say, like, yeah, like, Chewy and, Mina are, like, right behind her. And I know, like, for anyone that's, like, a Twice fan, I know Chewy's technically not the proper way to, pronounce her name. I believe it's Zooey? Zooey? I know there's a content creator who I follow, what is her name? She's Taiwanese, and she, like, Chewy's her bias, but she said the proper way to say her name. And I tried to make sure I'm trying to say it, like, better. I know, like, most people just know her as Chewy, though. Chewy? There was a movement. I remember people, that movement. Never mind, I do remember that, actually. That was 2020. Was that 2022 or 2023, Jeremy? I'm glad I got the whole chat thing fixed on the stream now, so, like, it's there permanently instead of, like, disappearing after 15 seconds. It was 2023? Oh, that makes more sense. Let's see, how much time do I left on the sandwich? Oh, 30 seconds. I probably won't get another shiny here then. But we're gonna keep trying. We never give up. Never surrender. What is the name of the content creator I'm thinking of? She blew up in the last, like, year. Or 2 years, since the last concert series. And she, like, her following, like, blew up. I actually follow her on Twitch, actually, too. Because, like, she has really interesting streams. She does a lot of, like, you know, when the song drops, like, she, like, watches it live. What is her name? I mean, I'm on TikTok, Jeremy. You follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna stream on TikTok. Not Emily. What is her name? It's Hero something. It's her username. Let me look it up. I'm looking it up. Hero. Oh, Blindfold Hero. Blindfold Hero. Oh, live? No. I'm not live on TikTok because you have to have 1,000 followers, Jeremy, to be able to get a stream key and to, like, I can do TikTok's live studio, but then I would have to only stream on TikTok, so. Why are you saying they're a gatekeeper? Like, they don't seem like a gatekeeper to me. She's pretty good about, like, saying, like, oh, go check out this place, you know, this is, like, the food place. Yeah, she blew up, I remember that. She doesn't seem like a gatekeeper to me, though. Is that another shiny Weeping Bell? Shiny. Oh, not Swat. Oh, I murdered a poor Pokemon and... Wait, oh crap, I think I ran into him. She ghosts... Oh, no, she collabed with a friend of mine. She ghosted him because they never saw a Twice concert. Trust me, proceed with caution. That makes sense. Like, I just follow her because I like her, like, her content. And, I mean, like, I've been in her chat before and, like talked in her chat and stuff. And, like, in terms of, like, streams. I guess she seems like a genuinely nice person. But, again, I've never had a collab with her. I mean, to be honest, I've never really collabed. The only people I've really collabed with is, like, Alex, Al from Big Brother, Capone to a point, from Big Brother Canada, and, like, Ori and Foxy. So, like, those are the only people I've ever, I used to deal with her. She's nice on the outside. I mean, again, I'm like, I still follow her. I think she's, like, a really, like, cool person. She has some great videos. She does a good job on cosplay, too, actually. She's just started doing, like, a lot more cosplay stuff. Her Luffy cosplay was fucking spot on. I was like, damn, that's a really cool cosplay. Shit. So, yeah, I mean, like, to be honest, I just say that with any streamer, any, like, one like that. Like, the way someone, like, acts when they're on stream to, like, in real life can be different. And I would say this about, like, some of the biggest streamers, probably. Like, you know, like, Pokimane, Valkyrie, Tim what the hell is his name? He used to play a lot of Fortnite. He used to be, the people used to joke about how he used to always die to fall damage. I want to say Tim the Tap Man, but I feel like I'm wrong on that. Like, I know there are those who, like, you know, are very spot on to, like, how they are on stream to, like, real life. Like, you know, like, someone like Markiplier. Markiplier is, like, I hear is, like, when you meet him in person, he's very much like that. I know Foxy and Ori, they're very much like that in real life, off stream. I was going to say about bigger streamers. Like, Jacksepticeye, I've heard, is very much like how he is in real life to like how he is on streams and YouTube. I mean, you guys know me, like, to be honest, like, anyone that knows me outside of this, like, I mean, Jeremy, you and I have talked off stream, and you definitely know I am very, like, very much the way I am on stream to how I am in person. She straight up, you told my friend you can't collab someone who isn't on the same page with Twice like me. I mean, she's definitely a hardcore once, I would definitely say that, in terms of, like, knowledge and stuff. But, like, yeah, I mean, like, she's very passionate about, like, about it, and, I mean, like, hopefully, she's, like, genuinely a nice person. I really hope she is, because, like, I mean, like, for me, like, I definitely, like, have tried to, like, say, like, after, like, watching one of the things where she explained how to say, Chewie's name properly, Zooey? Zooey? I know there's, like, a certain way you have to pronounce, like, the beginning, and I am very bad at that. So, It was like, you know, I was actually kind of glad because I was like, okay, cool. I actually learned like how to like say her name properly, or at least I've heard it, how to say properly. She's not actually right, exactly. She's not who she broadcasts off. Oh yeah, no. Be careful. Yeah, she only does it for her narrative. Nah, that makes sense, man. When I was watching her, she took the fun out of being a Twice fan. And I say, I mean, it depends on sometimes. Like, some people are so hardcore into it that, like, you feel like it gets a little weird with it. I can understand that. Like, SQ... Oh, yeah, you told me about him, right? That's the really toxic ones. Song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see a world of betrayals and a brother's final stand. I love this song. This is such a good song. He conveys a message. If you aren't having the experience I'm having, you're a lesser watch. Oh yeah, no. See, like that's it. So that's just being a dick move. But I mean, I personally was like, say, like, you know, hopefully, like, you know, people are chill, people are like kind. So, okay, I think I did say last time when we were doing this, I need to go back and forth here so I can like despawn the Pokemon all the way at the edge. Because that was one thing we realized, is like I wasn't despawning certain Pokemon. Oh, I'm gonna do next sandwich count here. Yeah, we're at 6 sandwiches. Oh, shit, I also forgot to, hold on. I forgot to move Spinnerack to this side and now put Chikorita on this side because we're after Chikorita now. Yeah, I mean, like, again, these people who are like, oh, the way that they're on stream is how they are off stream for like the biggest streamers. I would say probably not, because like, as you said, like, it's the persona like that somebody gets while streaming. Like, I act the same way mostly because I'm too lazy to make a persona for streaming. Like, I know I joke I'm an idiot on stream. Sometimes I feel like I'm an idiot in real life. Not gonna lie. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm an intelligent person, like, off stream, and I have, like, a lot of, like, scientific, like, knowledge and stuff like that. But, like, there are times I do things I'm like, I'm an idiot for doing that. So, like, everyone's different in, like, what they do. So, it's like, yeah. You can follow and watch it, just be careful, just don't get involved. Yeah. Yeah, I've actually made friends with, actually, funny enough, we were talking about, like, a hero, a blindfold hero. I've actually, like, became friends with a few of her, like, viewers, and one of her mods, actually, because, like, we were talking about other K-pop groups, and I was like, oh, Purple Kiss, and, like, 3 of them were like, oh, you listen to Purple Kiss? I was like, hell yeah. And I was like, and we got into this, like, really, like, little, like, side tangent in her chat, about Purple Kiss. I remember it got really funny. It was, like, one of the first times I think I went into her chat, and it got really funny, because she was like, oh, I've listened to Purple Kiss a little bit, like, what's your favorite song and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, because, like, the mod and, like, 3 of us were, like, talking about, like, Purple Kiss, and they're like, Hero was like, oh, yeah, no, I've listened to Purple Kiss a little bit, like, who's your bias, what's your favorite song, da-da-da, and they're like, have you gone, and all that, and I was like, yeah, and I was like, this, and they're like, oh, have you listened to the new one? I was like, yeah, I was just listening to it the other day. So, it got, I mean, they could be a chill person, I think. You can have my followers. You can follow and, hi, Jeremy, you stream every once in a while, like, yeah, no, man, like, you like, every person that follows, like, certain things, like, they follow for certain reasons. Like, it's like, Eli. When Eli came into my chat, like, and started joining us, like, Eli was saying, I think, last Monday, or it might have been Wednesday, that they really liked my streams because of how, like, laid back I am as a streamer. And, like, I mean, I was like, oh, that's really nice, thank you. I was like, because I like to be laid back, because most of the time, especially, like, back in the day when I first started streaming, I was usually after work, and most of the time, I, like, wasn't high energy because I was tired from work. So it's like, yeah, I mean, like, I think it depends on, like, what you like in streamers, or, like, YouTubers, or, like, you know, content creators. Like, for example, like, I watch Markiplier, and Mark and Wade. I think it's, like, Minion, or, like, Wade's, username is, like, Lord Minion 777, and then, like, Markiplier is, MySkirm. I like them for the reactions. I watch them. Same with Jacksepticeye. He's the one that, they stream all together a lot, or play a lot. And I love the reactions. It's like, but some days I'm like, okay, I need something with a little less energy, or a little, like, more down to earth. And it's like, oh, I'll watch, like, PM7 and oh my gosh, M&J TV. I was like, what is this username? I'm forgetting all of a sudden. Hey, happy early affiliate anniversary, man. I don't have the one right now. Hey, you can always come back to it, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. Just, like, keep your community knowing that you're alive, first off. And just be like, hey, guys, hopefully I'll come back soon, but, kind of chilling, kind of relaxing right now. Just let them know you're alive. Kind of like Abby kind of does to us, like, lets us know that she's alive for her community. Because, like, Abby's, like, there's days where she's, like, high energy, and she's like, ah! And there's days where she's just chilling. And coding. So, like, I think it just depends on, like, what you're feeling that day, to be honest, for, like, content creator. So. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, I was thinking about, like, Heroes content, like, they just, I think they went to Taiwan, I believe, recently. And they went to that ice cream shop that, Chewy and, Jungyoung went to. And I was like, oh, I didn't know about the ice cream shop. Or I forgot about it, to be honest. But it was like, oh, hey, that's an idea. I need to, like, put that on my list if I ever go to Taiwan. Stop by that ice cream shop and go check that out. Because, I mean, it loads good from, like, the two times, like, the two clips I saw them, like, when they went. And, like, to hear somebody who's, like, actually went and, like, oh, yeah, no, it's actually really good. And it's like, oh, yeah, let me check it out. Let me check that out. Abby has been away longer than me. Oh, no. Oh, Abby, okay. True on that, actually. I can't argue with that, Jeremy. That is the truth on that one, for, like, Abby being away longer. But Abby's also, I think, to be honest, I do think Abby burnt herself out on streaming. I really do think she, like, was streaming so much, and then she got so burnt out because of work, the coding, like, camps and classes, and everything, that she honestly... Oh, we got Shiny Deerling! We're ending at least with one more Shiny in this hunt. I saw the pink flower. But I will stream the twice comeback. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I know, like, when there's comebacks for twice, you stream, dude. And that's why it's like, that's why it's like, don't, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I mean, like, everyone's got lives they have to live. And, sometimes you just, life gets in the way. Sometimes you gotta get busy. Like, Ori. Ori stopped streaming for a solid minute, and then he's now back to streaming. He's mostly on Kick. He does Twitch every once in a while. Actually, I think he streams on both at the same time. And, but, his majority thing's on Kick now, because most of his audience is on Kick. And, it's like, as long as you, like, even if you, like, it's months and later, as long as you come back eventually and, like, make, people go like, oh, shit, look who's back. And it's like, hey, I'm back. Because I'm thinking, like, next Monday, either I'll be streaming on, YouTube and Twitch, or Twitch and Kick. I'm definitely, always gonna be Twitch. Twitch is always gonna be my main home. But I wouldn't mind doing, like, another one. Like dual streaming. I'll have to have both chats up. That's gonna be interesting. It's funny that I looked over to my right and saw the shiny Deerling, to be honest. I was not expecting the Deerling. Oh, actually, let me add Deerling real quick. I know I have Deerling, technically, in here, because from last time. Let's see. Deerling. Ruthlessness. Not the right version of Deerling, but you know what? Close enough. I think I've actually got a shiny of each of the Deerling except for one of them, which is funny. I'm trying to do TikTok and Twitch computer crashed. Oh no! Wait, so Jeremy, do you edit your TikToks on your computer and then upload them on TikTok, or do you like just do it from your phone kind of situation? But I will stream with Psychovax too. It's 1 a.m. Andy. I will see you Wednesday. Work calls. Hey, no worries, man. I'm gonna we've got like another 21 minutes before I end stream here. But don't worry, man. I appreciate you stopping by and, you know, coming through and chatting. I appreciate you, dude. Like, it's always good to have you in chat, and, like, I enjoy our conversations in chat. I always enjoy them. So it's like, you bring some interesting facts, like, you and Bondo just, like, rapid-firing shows and, like, stuff I didn't know about. I was like, what the hell? Live stream then post? Ah. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so we're at least breaking even on our shinies tonight. Like, 6 sandwiches, 6 shinies. If we can get a 7th shiny, like Chikorita, I think I'd be really happy. Because, like, Chikorita's the only one we haven't gotten tonight. Though this guy, like, Azumarill last... Oh, not Azumarill. Azurill last week, not Azumarill. This was Azurill, the baby form. So... No harm, the only man to disarm him. With no pleasure in his pain, only minded to escape. Blindly, naivety and hopefulness is almost invisible. But close your heart, and all is dark, and ruthlessness is proof. I don't think I'm gonna be off this, like, epic kick for a long time. What have you done? I think, oh, I did the whole, beat ahead. 43 under your command. Does a man become a monster? I am your darkest moment. Comes near. Any last words? All I gotta do is open this bag. What? Dude, somebody. Well, I don't know if for those that follow Epic and maybe have TikTok here. Has anyone seen on TikTok somebody's like gone through the entire Epic musical and they've like, you know, all the songs and everything, and they've gone through how many times like the characters go what or what, like, you know, scared or like shocked. It cracks me up just how many times the characters go what. Because I can think of like 3 off the top of my head. You have, you know, all I gotta do is open this bag. Poseidon going what? You have when Eurylochus is saying like, you know, it's something, you know, stronger, more ferocious we face, and he goes, and Odysseus is like, what's that? He goes, a woman, and Odysseus goes, what? And I love it because he just goes, damn. When he gets the wind bag from the wind god, and you hear like one of the wind sprites go, sometimes you have to kill, and you hear him go, wait, what? It cracks me up because it's like, I don't know why, like, I think the creator of Epic Musical is George. He does a great job with that. Cracks me the fuck up with it. And it's just like, I don't know why, it just makes me laugh so hard with just the reaction of just, what? And just like the little spoofs, in my opinion. I thought that was like a little Chikorita, but I just realized that the tail and the egg at the back of Executor. Alolan Executor. Okay. I think I need to be more right here because then I don't get the water types to spawn. Like right here, it's just the ones on the beach, which Chikorita can spawn on the beach. Blah, 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 blah. I just want one more shiny before the stream ends here. We've got technically 6. We got that we got the surprise Deerling. But your boy really, really wants to end on a Chikorita. Because Chikorita has evaded us tonight in 1 shiny hunt. Let's see if we can get him in the 2nd. I like how Stella, like, was here in the beginning, and then, like, I don't know if she's still here, or if she, like, fell asleep. She actually, to be honest, she's probably working on homework, if I'm being honest. Like, Stella's very diligent about her homework, so I cannot, like, say anything. Even, like, I think when we were both in college, she was very diligent on homework. Okay, wait. The timing of that song as I'm talking about Stella is way too funny. Like, Respectless starts playing, um, when I'm talking about Stella, and it goes, "You better respect." It's like, I am respecting Stella. I'm actually complimenting. And to be honest, like, somebody asked me, like, I don't remember who was in chat. Somebody asked this a couple stream, like, about a month or two ago on stream. If I had to associate each of my mods and, like, viewers to, like, Has-Been Hotel characters, who would I, associate to? Stella would 100% be Velvet. Like, okay, kinda, actually. Like, in terms of, like, the not I don't give a fuck attitude, 100% Velvet. Like, Stella would 100% be that. In terms of, like, like, fashion and stuff, I don't think Stella really cares about fashion or anything like that. She's not, like, trending or anything like that. She's more like, I like to do what I like to do kind of situation. In that sense, I'd almost give her, like, Husk. Maybe. Ori would definitely be a Husker, to be honest. Like, Ori would 100% be a Husker. Like, in terms of, like, a personality, he's that man full of knowledge and bartending, the bartender, the lively could totally be Husk, too, to be honest, like, with the, like, bartending and, like, I don't give a fuck attitude. Let's see. Golden... I could say Charlie. She's the best in people. Very, protective of those close to her and all that. I can see Golden is Maggie as well, actually. My mod Golden, I mean. Scath. I don't know why, but I would give Scath, like, say Scath, like, closest characters in Has-Been Hotel, at least main cast, either Vox or Alistair. Like, he's very cunning, especially when he plays Killer and all that, or we're doing, like, Dead by Daylight and Survivor. He's very cunning, like Alistair. And then, like, Vox, in terms of, like, he's crafty and he's, like, very good at, like, with, like, technology, and he's very, like, okay, very technological bound and stuff. So it's like, it's like, I have to give Scath a lot of credit on that too. Like, he does a great job on that stuff. Let's see. Like, for longtime viewers as well, like, Jeremy, like, if you haven't watched this later, man, I had to say Serpentious. You're very passionate about what you do and what you like. You're very, like, crafty in the things you work on, and you got that goofy idea that, like, it makes me think of Serpentious. Let's see. Plus, to be honest, Serpentious is, like, such a lovable character for everyone. Like, he is such a, like, fan favorite. Crystal! Nifty. And I don't mean for, like, oh, it's looking for love and the bad boy, all that. I mean, she's got that, like, that, like, stabby. Like, that's in gaming, though, gaming-wise. Like, real life, I would say Crystal's more closer to Baggy. In terms of, like, personality-wise. It's kind of a mix of, Nifty and Baggy. Let's see. Other longtime viewers and stuff. PK Kev. Angel Dust. Doesn't really care, but very, like, wants to, like, protect his friends and everything. And works hard. I would say it's Kev. Kev is, like, 100% Angel Dust. See, 12 more minutes on the sandwich. We got time to get another shiny here. I definitely have to set up for the alphabet one. I want to be over here so I don't, like, spawn any water type Pokemon. Come on, Chikorita. Where is my, like, weird off yellow Chikorita? And Joker is like yellow. Where is the overly ripe pear? What does Bill Awesome's shiny look like? Blossom, you are purple with pink flowers. Okay. That was purple flowers, but I was wrong about that. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Surprising, the Red Bull is not hitting me as hard right now, but that's probably because I didn't sleep very well last night, so like now it's actual like physical exhaustion starting to catch up. Has anyone been having problems sleeping lately? Because like I've definitely had that lately, and I do not understand what the hell's going on. And like so like this is gonna be like a little bit, you guys a little behind the scenes about stuff about me. I do like will like work out before bed, and then like usually like maybe go like running on the treadmill and stuff for like maybe like 15-20 minutes before bed. Mostly because I'm trying to like work on my cardio and stuff and lose a little bit of weight, because I'm definitely let myself be a little too indulgent with snacks. But I do work out, so like I'm like physically tired at that point, so it forces me to sleep. And then also I like take a like hot shower before bed, which doesn't sound like, it sounds like that would more wake you up, but it actually has been found scientifically to help you sleep, because you getting comfortable in bed and getting warm, like it's kind of associated with your body of falling asleep. So your body starts kind of like naturally thinking you're in like getting ready to sleep. So usually I don't like, I might like scroll something on my phone a little bit before bed, but I usually try to avoid that because like the bright screen, or if I do, I lower the brightness on my screen so that way the brightness doesn't wake me up. Let's see. My heart skips a beat. Come on, Chikorita, where are you? What's new, Chikorita? Where are you? We've got to catch you for the shiny dex because you are missing. Do 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 do. I definitely need to do some more egg hatching streams because that was kind of fun, to be honest. Like just hatching a shit ton of eggs and like talking with you guys and all that, because like I really didn't have to like focus on the. Wait. Okay, you were not shiny. Okay, I was like, that's not shiny, but like that could be the shadows making it look like slightly different. Let's see. I really do appreciate everyone that came through tonight, had fun talking stuff. We got like what, new followers, we got a resub, we had some funny talks with Bondo and Jeremy. GPA came in and said hi for a bit. Oh hey, we got a shiny! As soon as I was saying how thankful I am for you all, this game was like, I got you. Sometimes you just gotta be thankful, man. This game is rewarding good karma. Yay, our 7th shiny, baby. I think I need to angle the camera more down. Like, you guys are like barely getting the top of my head. That was a pretty distinguished shiny. I actually was like starting to worry if I missed a shiny earlier, just because like I was like, man, what if it's like not as easy to tell, and I'm like, and I've missed it like multiple times because like it's like too close or something like that. Kind of like that Weeping Bell earlier, where I almost missed the Weeping Bell, but then like Weeping Bell was like, wait, what? Everybody gonna do you. Ah, man. It's funny, I was just, like, talking with someone. We were talking about the whole PM7 doing the shiny hunting for, like, generations. My friend was like, if you ever, like, got invited to do that, what you do? I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. Because he's the, to be honest, PM7 is the one that got me back into shiny hunting. He's the one that, like, basically, kind of reignited that love for shiny hunting that I used to have. Because I used to do a lot of shiny hunting up to about Sword and Shield. And then it kind of fell off after Sword and Shield. Mostly because I was only really doing, like, the shiny hunt, Gigamax stints. And, it was just like, you know, he kind of reignited that, like, passion for shiny hunting, and especially because the very first time I watched him shiny hunt was when he did the Gen 3 shiny hunt, and they did I caught the stream, and it was like, oh, they're trying to get Laleep still, like, or I caught, like, they caught the last few shinies, and then they were doing the shiny hunt for Laleep, and I was like, I was up late, and I was like, just happened to be watching the stream, and I was like, oh shit, especially when they got it, I was like, oh, that's awesome. I was like, oh, who is this guy? So then I started kind of watching his videos and stuff, and, like, just, like, watching his like, shiny challenges, and then I found out, like, oh, he's, like, you know, like, in a sense, like, kind of like how we joke that Markiplier is the king of FNAF. The king of shinies is PM7, and you know, especially, like, you know, if you sub, you know, or follow or sub to his YouTube channel, it's like you're guaranteed shiny luck. And funny enough, okay, this is actually honestly a good story, or honest story. I subbed to him while I was shiny hunting, and I was like, yeah, it's funny, I'm still gonna sub to him. I was like, yeah, like, that's real. And then, like, I subbed to him, and then I looked down, and I think a shiny Charmander popped up on the screen, because I was, like, trying to do shiny, I was trying to get shiny, Sobble, and I was going back and forth on a little, like, mud pile that's on the, savannah part of the, biomes. And I started laughing, I was like, oh my gosh, it's true. I mean, you guys see, we get multiple shinies each and every stream. So, like, you know what? I think it's true. If you sub to PM7, you get a shiny guaranteed, or shiny luck guaranteed. So it's like yeah, I know technically I just plugged another content creator's, like, channel, but I have no problem with that, because, like, again, he has really good things. Him, MNJTV, both crack me up with their the content. They both are generally, like, really cool people, from what I can tell. I would love, like, you know, if it was a possibility to, like, work with him on, like, a shiny hunt video, or, like, you know, like, be able to join him and, like, the others for, like, shiny hunt, you know, like, if they do Gen 5 shiny hunt. Because, like, I have Sword and Shield, but I haven't really done my max raids for the legendaries, for the shinies, so, like, I could actually, like, genuinely catch those and help him out on that. I could help with, like, the, like, catching and, like, Masamune methoding and stuff like that. So, like, part of me is just like, that'd be so cool to do that, but, like, you know, it'd be cool, because, like, as I told my friend, like, it'd be cool, but, like, at the same time, like, you know, in a sense, PM7 is a huge content creator now. Like, he's one of the, like, in my opinion, one of the bigger, Pokemon, content creators. That's, like, with, like, Wolfie and all of them. And, like, if he's like, hey, you know, any content creator can help, just, you know, like, send me, like, a clip of you, like, shiny hunting or something like that, yeah, I would send him one of my clips from, like, the streams. And be like, hey, you know, I genuinely would love to, like, kind of help you shiny hunt and catch Pokemon. But it's like, you know, we'll see. Like, I haven't seen, actually, last one he did was Gen 4, and then they did I think he was trying to break a world record, like, most shinies in a single stream or something like that. And I don't think he's announced another one since then. I need to, like, double check, like, his Twitter/X, and I think he has an Instagram. I'll have to check that, because I definitely want to, like, see if that, you know, like, if he announces it, because I would love to, like, even if I, like, couldn't participate, I would love to, like, watch, at least, like, you know, and support that way. So, yeah, because, like, it's like, I would love to do that and, like, help out as well, because, like, again, he's an awesome, and to be honest, he's a very wholesome content creator. It's kind of like Markiplier, like we were talking about earlier, like, you know, like, personalities, like, streaming or making videos versus, like, real IRL. And I've heard that, like, Markiplier is genuinely a wholesome person, both, in content creating and also in like IRL, and like and it's like I feel like PM7 would be the same way. Same with JNM TV would be the same way. Like they seem like they're like that's not a persona they put on or anything like that. That's just like that's how they are. And like Jacksepticeye, I've heard is also the same way. Like again, he's like a genuinely just a very wholesome person. Like if you meet him in person, and same with like Wade for like or Lord Mini 77 and Bob, who goes by MyScrum for streaming. I think he's back on Twitch now. He used to be only on Facebook for a while. Like and genuinely like if I could meet other content creators, like especially bigger ones, and like make like connections and friends with them, I would want to work with ones who are like genuinely the same way they are on screen as they are off screen. And like like I've heard that for example like Valkyrie is a genuinely kind person, both on and off screen, and I would love to like like one see if that's true, and like two like meet her, because like personally I've watched some of Valkyrie's stuff and she has genuinely like interesting stuff to watch. Like she is a really good Valorant player, and that's coming from like I don't get me wrong, I can't play like computer shooters unless I'm using like controller, but then you have the disadvantage of like your reaction times and speed, whereas like anyone that's playing like mouse and keyboard like can just I 180'd in like 2 seconds. It's just like it's like I would love to be able to do that, but like is that gonna happen? Probably not. But yeah, it's like one of those content creators like I still like watch and like follow and like support and like watching their stuff. Like I was laughing at her video when she went to it was like the last Mr. Beast challenge with like all the content creators, the one that Jaden Animations won, and she was talking about how like just genuinely sweet Jaden Animations was, and like like meeting her and all that, and like when they were all the boxing like things they did, it was like, oh, that's really sweet, that's really cool. So like like again, you would hope that like most of the content creators and streamers and stuff you watch are the same way on screen as they are off screen, but again, you never know. It could be both ways, to be honest. Oh, I think with that, the sandwich is done. And that will end our stream tonight. Or at least end the Shiny Hunt for the night. But let's see if we got any more marks tonight. And see which Pokemons we got. So we had a grand total of 7 Pokemon tonight. We got 2 Grievards for the line. So we got a Cloudy mark, a Lunchtime mark. No mark on the Steenie. I think that's how you say this Pokemon's name. Steenie. Uncommon mark on our Weeping Bell. No mark on Spinarak. No mark on our Deerling. And no mark on Chikorita. But you know what? I say we did excellent tonight. It was really fun. Before we start winding down here, let me go ahead and switch to our face cam here. I don't know if the chat's gonna stay up there. No, it doesn't. Okay. I was gonna say if it does, that would be kind of cool, but that's understandable. It's like let's see. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid tonight real quick, or see if I want to raid anyone tonight. I'm feeling like we just go with our usual peoples. I might do Who is Chelsea. Let me see who's on real quick. Yeah, I think Who is Chelsea is gonna be our best bet tonight. Oh, she's playing Marvel Rivals. Okay. Oh, and Fortnite. Oh, it's nice. That's nice. Like, also remember, guys, our next stream will be on Saturday. Fuck. Our next stream will be on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So look forward to that, guys. That's gonna be with Chaos Squad. Thank you to everyone for being here. Let me go ahead and get this raid started, and then we'll do the quick shoutouts. Okay, raid has been created. Quick shoutouts real fast. First off, thank you to 2am a little bro for the follow tonight. Thank you so much for joining the Final Nation raid. I appreciate you so much. Thank you to Stadella for the resub for 18 whole months. You have resubbed for a year and a half now. That is wild. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you, Stella. And also thank you for being one of my amazing mods. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, Stella. I really appreciate you. First off, also thank you to everyone that stopped by in chat. That's including Jeremy, 2am Little Bro, the Ferret King, awesome name by the way, Bondo, GPA, Litton Trainer. Thank you guys for all stopping by and saying hello. Stella, can't forget Stella. Stella also, pop by and chat tonight. Even if it was only for a solid minute. Thank you to everyone for following tonight, or for coming through tonight, having fun, stopping by, saying hi. Really appreciate every single one of y'all. Again, next stream will be this Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then we will probably be doing the Shiny Hunt Challenge starting next weekend. Maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday. I haven't decided yet. And that's the Alphabet Challenge. I gotta set that all up, so look forward to that. But thank you to everyone for being here. You guys are all absolute legends. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And I hope you all have a wonderful week, or wonderful night, and I'll see you guys this week. Bye! I'm gonna go ahead and put an end to the screen. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye! Remember to stay for the raid. If you have the emotes, use them. Otherwise, stay for initial raid. Bye!